What is up, everybody? We are live here on Jets Media for the final game of the season. Holy smokes. Holy smokes, we made it, folks. We made it to the final game of the season. And we have a lot of things that happened today already. The Giants winning their game against the Cowboys directly impacts the New York Jets. If the Jets lose to the Bills today, they officially are the second team to draft in the 2026 NFL Draft. And as we're talking right now, the Houston Texans are lining up for a potential game-winning field goal to get the win over the Indianapolis Colts, which will directly help the New York Jets draft pick. So I'm going to react to this right now without looking at the chat because I'm assuming you guys are ahead of me and going to spoil it. But hit that thumbs up button as the Houston Texans are about to kick a 43-yard field goal for the win, who has already hit 5 of 5 of field goals in this game. So a lot have happened today, man. Hope you guys are having a fantastic Sunday. Happy New Year's, everybody. 43-yard attempt for the Texans to take the lead over the Colts. Here we go. It is good. Let's go. The Texans take the lead with 12 seconds left. And it seems like today is lining up to be a perfect day for the Jets. The kick is good. That's great stuff. That's fantastic stuff. Okay? So a lot of interesting things going on with this football team heading into it, man. You talk about tanking. Guys, I don't even know who's playing for this team right now. I mean, I do. But my point is, we have 0 players today that are about to suit up for the New York Jets that is part of this future. Not 0, I take that back. But, woo, no Breece Hall. And it could be the last game of his, or we already saw his last game as a Jet potentially. So make sure you guys smash the like button as we are live here for the final game of the Jets season. So, if the New York Jets lose to the Buffalo Bills, they will have the 2nd overall pick. If they win, the Jets will have, what, the 3rd or 4th or 5th? I'm not too sure, actually. So, we're going to be talking about that. And listen, man, let's be honest. There's not a lot to play for this team. The Jets are going to lose today. I'm really not too concerned about that. The Las Vegas Raiders do officially have the 1st overall pick. We had a lot of the quarterbacks in the draft that played in the college football playoffs this past week. How about Chambliss from Ole Miss? How about Fernando Mendoza, most likely going to the Raiders? But hey, you never know. I remember when Sam Darnold was supposed to go to the to the 1st overall pick. You never know. You never know. So make sure you guys smash that thumbs up button on your way into the show. Let's get it started, bro. Let's get it started. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm going to make a quick video to post online on social so we can get the party started real quick. Let's see. The Jets season finale is here. We're live on X, on YouTube, on all platforms to react to the New York Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills. Happy New Year's, everybody. The Jets have a chance to lock in the 2nd overall pick if they lose to the Buffalo Bills. We shall see what happens after the New York Giants beat the Dallas Cowboys. Come tune in, man. We are live across all platforms. Love you guys, and let's see what this looks like in the finale. Cheers, and let's go Jets as always. Season finale is here. Just made that video for socials. Love you guys, man. Let's just hope that the New York Jets 2026 season is going to be a lot better than this year, man. That's all I can say. That's all I can really say, bro. Now we need all the other quarterbacks to declare. Absolutely. So if the Jets win this game, where do they drop? I really don't think they're going to win, though. So I'm not really. Lascelles comes in with a $5 dono. Thank you, brother. Happy New Year's, my guy. Can't wait for the offseason. Yeah, man. The offseason officially begins today. The offseason officially begins today, folks. Today. So shout out to Lascelles. Did they just get a pick six, the Texans? Wow. So the Indianapolis pick went from 18 to potentially 15. That's huge. That is absolutely massive. I didn't even see what happened. So they were trying to do the lateral, and they fumbled it backwards, and then the big boy picked it up and scooped it and scored it. Wow. Unbelievable. I want to give everybody a big shout out real quick in the chat. I just want to say thank you to everybody that has been supporting me throughout this past year of 2025. Cheers to a new year of 2026. This is my first live stream since the new year officially. And I just want to say how thankful I am to have an audience like you guys that continuously shows up to Jets Media, this YouTube channel, even though it's been a dark, dark season, man. I mean, you can talk about this season in a dark light as much as you can. I remember last year I said, can it get any darker than this? And yeah, it did. This season was as bad as you can possibly imagine. As a Jets fan, first year head coach Aaron Glenn, not really giving a lot of Jets fans, including myself, reasons of optimism. So now we're going into the offseason with a lot of question marks. And it was just not a good year from the New York Jets perspective. But it was a good year for content. It was a good year for growth. And more importantly, it was a great year to connect with you guys every single day. I mean, I cannot thank you guys enough. I'm so passionate about what I do for a living. And it's about you guys supporting me. And it's about, as a collective, all of us Jets fans, NFL fans, Roundtable Sports fans, to be in this together. And I think that, you know, I wear that on I wear that with pride because, you know, the Jets do not give us a lot of reasons to celebrate. So it's my job. It feels like it's my duty, if you will, to entertain, to cope, to take on all the hate. You know, there's something I realized about being a Jets creator throughout all these years of doing this. This is what, year 5 or 6 or 7, I'm losing count. But as a creator of the Jets, you kind of have to absorb the negativity. You have to absorb the frustration from fans because some fans like to take it out on the creator as me, and I don't take it personal, you know, bring it on, you know, and I welcome that because I think fans need an outlet to let out their frustration, let out their anger, because we put so much into this team as fans. We put so much into these, you know, passion, and we put so much focus, and we, as fans, we want our teams to succeed, and they just fail every single year as Jets fans. And, you know, Jets Media is an opportunity, and other channels across the, you know, YouTube world, not just mine, of course, but this is where you can allow yourself to feel and take it out on us fans. You can disagree with what I say, agree with what I say, everything about that. So I think that, you know, you guys showing up every single day to my channel, whether it's a video, whether it's hitting the like button, whether it's a live stream, whether it's calling in, commenting your thoughts, interacting on social media, on Instagram, on TikTok, on X, on Facebook. You know, I just want to say how thankful I am for you guys. I really am. And I just love you. So with that, cheers to a new year. Cheers to a new year, man. Hit that like button, folks. Let's get into business. Want to give a huge, giant shout out to Sleeper, because without Sleeper, man, I don't know where I'd be. To be honest, man, I got to give them a lot. I'm very thankful for Sleeper. They're Sleeper picks, if you guys are not aware, they allow me to do what I do. And if you guys are not aware, you know, when you do this for a living, you're going to need sponsors. You're going to need people and brands like Sleeper to believe in me. And Sleeper believes in me. And I'm very thankful to have Sleeper as a proud sponsor of Jets Media, folks. Really, really do appreciate them. So if you guys want to support me, a great way to do that is by clicking the link at the top of the chat. Download the Sleeper app. Use the code JETS. And you just put $10 in the app, and they'll give you $10 for free. And use the app. You win some money. Please bet responsibly. This is another great way to support the channel here, folks. Not only by supporting by sending in super chats or liking the stream, but supporting the sponsors directly supports me. So I really do appreciate the people that support Sleeper. And just know that whenever we're, you know, talking about a sponsorship, It's a big deal for me. It's a big deal for what we do here on the channel. So much love to our friends over at Sleeper Picks. Get a 100% deposit match. Much love to them, as always, for sponsoring. They've been sponsoring this channel all season, baby. Pretty awesome stuff. Now, getting into what to expect with this Jets game, they can officially lock in the second overall pick with an L today. And the Jets are going to get that. I have no belief. I mean, listen, right when I saw Brady Cook is going to be the quarterback for the rest of the season, I said they're not going to win another game, bro. And here we are. About to lose again. My boy Trade with J-Rock with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much, Trade with J-Rock. This means a lot. This means a lot to me, a $10 super chat. Guys, if you did not know, you can hit the like button on super chats. You can support super chats by hitting the like button. You can reply to the super chats. Put W's in the chat from my boy Trade with J-Rock. Thank you so much, my friend. I really do appreciate the love. We are with you, Rich. Thank you, brother. That means a lot, man. That really genuinely does mean a lot to me. So thank you to my boy over here. Everybody give him some Dono hype. He deserves it. We appreciate you. I see you. Let's get it, man. Appreciate you, brother. I have so much fun stuff planned this offseason, folks. Every year, I take pride on leveling up to do something new, do something fresh, unique, different. I don't like to be complacent. I don't like to stay the same. I'm a man of evolution, man. I want to keep growing. And you guys inspire me to do that. The super chats, everything that you guys do means a lot. So thank you to J-Rock for a $10 super chat. Let's see how many like buttons he can get on his super chat, man. Happy New Year, Richie from Scotland. Wow. Without all the Jets podcasters, I wouldn't be able to get all the great team news. Well, thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you tuning in all the way from Scotland, my friend. If Jets win, do we get second overall pick? No, the Jets do not get the second overall pick if you win, I believe, right? Jets have to lose to lock that in, I believe. What I'm looking for today is what my boy Muttbales just said. Can we get an interception? I don't want to have the NFL record. We already are a laughing stock. But can we please? Oh, goodness. Come on, man. Oh. Genergy says, actually not good to absorb negativity. Be a fan, be realistic, but protect your energy. I do a lot of mindfulness, a lot of meditation. So I feel like me absorbing negativity from the fans, I've got to a point where I'm used to it. And I'm okay with it. I do protect my energy, if that makes sense. It's hard to put into words, but I do 100% agree with what you have to say here, Genergy. It's hard to absorb negativity, but I feel like I've become used to it. I'm numb to it. All right. Cook balls out for 4 touchdowns. Can you imagine that? Let's see the updated Tankathon real quick, where the draft board is at. So right now, the Jets have the 3rd pick, and if they lose, they will officially lock in the 2nd overall pick. If they win, they will drop to 5, I believe. So if the Jets win, they'll drop to number 5 in the NFL draft, or even lower, 6 potentially, right? So if the Jets win, they're dropping from 3 to 6, actually. If they lose, they get that 2nd overall pick. Because the Titans right now have the 2nd pick. If the Jets lose, they'll have the tiebreaker over them, and they will leapfrog them. That's how it works. Raiders got the number 1 overall pick. Right now, the Titans have the 2nd pick, but if the Jets lose today, they will have that 2nd overall pick officially. How about my boy Sam Darnold out there slinging the rock? Woo. Shout out to my boy Sammy D. The Indianapolis Colts. Dude, what a trade. I cannot believe it. 7 L's in a row the Colts had, bro. You can't even ask for it. The Colts now have the 15th pick, bro. They went from 18 to 15. Holy smokes. That's unbelievable. That's ridiculous. So the Jets have the 15th overall pick as well. 2 top 15 picks. That's ridiculous. They lost 7 straight. They did not win a game. I think they won their first game after the trade with Sauce. And then they lost 7 in a row. When they got Sauce, they were 7-1 or 7-2 maybe. They won their first game. They were 8-2, and then they lost 7 in a row. That's absolutely absurd. I don't think it can get any lower because the Falcons and the Bucks have the strength of schedule over them. And it's like an 8-9 three-way tie. Actually, the Lions. Actually, wait a second. I don't think this is locked in because the Lions and the Ravens have yet to play. If the Lions lose, let me make sure I have this. Yeah, actually, it's not locked in. If the Lions lose, they can leapfrog the Colts. If the Ravens lose, they can also leapfrog the Colts. So we're rooting for the Lions and the Ravens right now, today. So from a Jets draft perspective, if you want the Jets pick, which is the Colts pick, to stay at 15, I believe we're going to have the Lions to win and the Ravens to win. That's what we're going to need. So let me re-say what I had to say. Oh my God, I can't believe I completely forgot the Jets are wearing the throwback uniforms in this game. I completely forgot. But let me say that again. We're rooting for the Lions to win and the Ravens to win. Because if they both win, then the Jets will officially have the 15th pick. If the Lions lose and the Ravens lose, the Jets will drop to 17. If one of them wins and one of them lose, they'll drop one spot to 16. So that's what it looks like right now. Oh, the ball's been kicked off, folks. The game has begun. Time has gotten by. I didn't realize. The game has begun, folks. Josh Allen is getting the start. I don't think he's going to play the whole game. But here we go, folks. The Jets taking on the Buffalo Bills in the finale. Here we go. The last game in Highmark Stadium for the Buffalo Bills. They're wearing the red helmets. Jets are wearing the white helmets. So let's see. We got Jamie Sherwood and Quincy Williams as the two line. Oh, man, I love these uniforms for the Jets, bro. I love these uniforms. Wow. These look so good. I missed them. First play is a handoff to James Cook up the middle. He gets a gain of 10 yards. Oh, man, I love these uniforms, bro. Holy Oh, well, Josh Allen's day is done already. So Josh Allen started the game. He wanted to get his consecutive start streak going, hand the ball off to Cook, and now it's Mitch Trubisky in the game. So Josh Allen just takes one snap, and he is now done for the day after getting a standing ovation. First down for James Cook, goes up the middle. He plows up the middle for a gain of 3 or 4 yards. Guys, if you guys could do me a solid favor, smash that like button on your way into the show. Let's get as many Jets fans in the building as possible right now. Smash the thumbs up button. Let's go. Second down and 5 is a play action. Mitch Trubisky rolling to his left. He's going to sidearm. Almost intercepted. Oh, we almost got our first pick of the season by Smith. Who the heck is 46 out there? Bro, I swear, we have players on the field that are like literal practice squad guys. We got Jasir Taylor starting at corner for the New York Jets. as Mitch Trubisky throws over the middle, complete, but tackled immediately by Quincy Williams. Guys, do you love these uniforms, or is it just me, bro? Or is it just me? I absolutely adore these uniforms. Second down and 6 for Mitch Trubisky. The Patriots already have a touchdown. Handoff up the gut. Davis up the middle for a nice 3 or 4 yard gain. Third down and short. So this is really the game of incentives for the Bills. You know, a lot of players are going to try to get their incentives by getting those stats up. Third down and 2 for the Buffalo Bills at midfield. It's a handoff right up the gut, and he gets the first down with ease with Sherwood on the tackle. You know, this is what I'm looking at. How many players on this defense that's playing right now are going to be starters next year for the Jets? I think, let's see, 2? I mean, look, guys, I don't know. There's players out on this defense that I'm like, who is that? In the secondary, more specifically. You know, Malachi Moore has a chance to be a starter next year. Jermaine Johnson, Jamie and Sherwood, Jawan Briggs, Harrison Phillips. Potentially 5. Everybody in the secondary, no. Quincy Williams is going to be up. Ray Davis, first down. Like, who's 46? I think there's 5 players on this defense that's playing today. They're going to be back on the defense next year. And hey, you never know. The Jets could trade Jermaine Johnson. They could trade, I don't know. We don't know what to expect. But this defense is going to look night and day next year, personnel-wise, bro. 100% different. Quincy Williams is going to be gone. Another handoff. Davis just breaks a tackle, man. We're rooting hard for the Lions, by the way, right now, guys. Let's go Lions to get a better pick for the Jets. Second down and 1 for the Buffalo Bills. They are marching down the field. Handoff up the gut to Ty Johnson, who's stuffed. Keydron Smith on the tackle. Keydron Smith. I mean, what? Third down and 1 for the Bills. It's literally 3rd and inches, basically. Another handoff up the gut. This time, Ty Johnson's going to lower his shoulder and get it. Jasir Taylor had a chance to knock him behind the line of scrimmage for a loss, but he got destroyed. Trubisky, end zone, wide open, broken coverage, touchdown, Bills. To Knox. Wow. 100 grand for Knox for his incentive. You know, there's incentives to look at for the Jets. Kene Nwangwu, if he gets a kickoff return for a touchdown today, he gets $500,000. If Nick Folk gets 2 field goals, he gets $125K. So the first drive is capped off with a touchdown to Knox. Wow. Well, that's brutal. Now, I have a question for you guys. Are people evaluating this game from an Aaron Glenn perspective? Like, because I don't know, man. Look at this roster, bro. I don't know. It's such a hard situation. It's like the Jets finally start tanking by starting Brady Cook and shutting down all their best players, and they trot out literal practice squad guys, and then some people expect the team to go out there and play well and look competent, and then when they don't, they blame the coach. So it's just like a convoluted mess. And this is how I look at it. Like, Aaron Glenn's not getting fired, so I'm not wasting my time and energy talking about that he should be or not. That's how I look at it. Why am I going to sit here and waste my time talking about the Jets should be firing Aaron Glenn if I know they're not going to? That doesn't mean I agree or disagree with the decision, but I'm not going to sit here and waste my energy on that. I'm going to think about what the Jets could do in the offseason in order to make Aaron Glenn the guy. Because if you are a Jets fan, number one, yes, you ask me what has Aaron Glenn done well as a head coach? Not a lot, and there's not any reasons to be optimistic or excited about it. But I'm still rooting for the guy. I still want him to figure itself out next year. I still want Aaron Glenn to be the Jets head coach for the next 10 plus years. I want him to figure it out. Doesn't look like it's going to be figured out. There's no reason to believe other than the Jets hitting absolute grand slam after grand slam in the offseason. More importantly, hitting on the quarterback position. But if the Jets are going to lock in the second overall pick, there's a chance that the Jets get the second best quarterback in the draft this year. Who is that going to be, though? Who is that going to be? You know, Dante Moore. I'm excited to see what these quarterbacks look like. Bro, I really hope we get a freaking interception today. I really do. Come on. And by the way, for the people that are just insufferably keep bringing up the Jets win over the Falcons, can we stop? Because guess what? For the people that are like, oh, well, the Jets beating the Falcons, there's some fans that actually wanted that to happen. And now we missed out on the first overall pick because of it. Guess what, folks? If the Jets lost to the Falcons, wouldn't have mattered. The Jets still would not have the first overall pick because we would have lost the strength of schedule. So I hate when people bring that narrative up like, oh, well, I hope you enjoyed the Jets' meaningless win over the Falcons. Well, the Jets would have had to literally win just one game this year. So go back to the Browns win and the Bengals win and complain. It wouldn't have mattered, bro. And also, you can't control things. Like, why harp on what's happened? Why harp on the past when you can't change things? I mean, that's how I'm wired as a human. If you're a human being just harping on the past and you're worried about the future, that means you're living in a state of not being present. That means you're just constantly anxious. You're constantly worried. You're constantly not present, man. I would recommend staying in the present moment as much as you can. I promise you that. Here we go. Brady Cook time. Jets starting at the 35-yard line. It's a handoff to Kene Nwangwu, who's going to be the number one running back in today's game. Interesting thing about this season, the Jets have started all 5 of their offensive linemen all season long. Minus the Elijah Vera Tucker injury before week 1, the Jets have had the same starting offensive lineman for 17 straight games. That's impressive. Hopefully that continues into next year. Brady Cook under center on 2nd and 5. I formation with Beck coming in motion. Kene Nwangu remains the running back here with Arian Smith split out wide. It's a handoff to Kene. He's stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Third down and 5. Come on, let's make this at least an entertaining loss. Let's get this first down. Can we make this an entertaining loss at least? Third down and 5. Flat. The Jets had too many men in the huddle. Aaron Glenn is absolutely livid on the sideline. How is that possible, bro? That's bad. Now that's bad. Aaron Glenn was trying to get a timeout, and he's furious at the offensive staff. Wow. 3rd and 10. Brady Cook drops back. Pressure's there, and he overthrows Isaiah Williams, and it's a 3 and out. Yuck. I could have been picked for 6 there. I mean, whose fault is that? Is that Tanner Engstrand? Has to fall on the offensive coordinator. I mean, of course, Aaron Glenn as well, but 12 men on the field. You usually see that on defense, not on offense. That's bad. Great punt for the Jets. That's all we have. Hey. Yikes, folks. Let's do it. It's an ugly, it's ugly, bro. I don't know what to say. This is as ugly as it gets. This is as ugly as it gets, folks. It doesn't get uglier than this. It really doesn't. I mean, you're talking about, ugh, gross. I'll be right back. Oh, boy.
It's like needing the leadership of this captain. Getting that captain. I'm fine. I'll get on the port side. So don't settle for just any insurance. And there's State Farm. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
I have active psoriatic arthritis, but with Skyrizi to treat my skin and joints, I'm ready for this moment. Along with clearer skin, Skyrizi helps me move. Plus joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And it's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses. Don't use it allergic. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and TB. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. There's nothing like clearer skin and better movement, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi today. Learn how happy can help you save.
Live, CBS in 1 week. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Ariana, hold my finger.
Nikki Glaser is back, hosting the Golden Globes live Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
All right. Who's excited right now? Who is so pumped up to watch this Jets football team play?
The voice of the legendary Van Miller, an incredible wild card comeback against the Houston Oilers. Kevin Thomas called it Hunter Reed's coming out party.
All right, 1st and 10 for the Buffalo Bills. After the Jets having a 3-and-out on offense. And it's a play action. Wide open, Dalton Kincaid into Jets territory. And it's going to be... I would appreciate a competitive loss today. I don't know about you guys, but... First down for the Bills in Jets territory. Ray Davis gets the edge. And it's a gain of 3 yards. Can we get an interception? Please. That's all I want, man. Am I asking for too much? Just want to freaking pick it. You know, TD Finstall called me today. He's like, Richie, I didn't realize how bad the Jets are. You guys don't even have a single interception all season. Yeah, I know, TD. Thanks for the reminder, bro. It's brutal. Just brutal. A lot of veterans and impactful players for the Bills aren't playing today, and they are still dominating us. Isn't that sad? We need... Folks, if you're just tuning in, remember that we need the Lions and Ravens to win today to lock in the 15th overall pick. Richie, what would you offer the Raiders? I don't think the Raiders are going to want to trade that pick. What do you guys think? Like, why would the Raiders trade away that pick if they have the opportunity to draft Fernando Mendoza? And for those that are upset about the Jets not having the first overall pick, you realize they would have had to win just one game this year. It's not easy to do that. Some things are just tough. Another thing that's out of our control is who declares. I mean, what if Dante Moore from Oregon sees the Jets get the second overall pick? He's like, yeah, I'm going to stay in college. Here we go. Long break in between this injury timeout. 2nd and 7 for the Bills in Jets territory near the 40-yard line. Trubisky drops back to pass. 4-man rush. Deep throw over the middle. Oh, come on, pick it off. Couldn't get it. Brown almost got it. Oh. Third and 7 for the Buffalo Bills. Trubisky fires complete. And he's going to be a few yards shy of the first down marker, 4th down and 1. They're going for it. 4th and 1. No respect for the Jets defense. A long one. Oh, they hand it off up the middle. I think he's going to be shy. Jets get the turnover on downs. All right. The Jets, baby. What do you think? How about that? Turnover on downs, baby. Woo! Don't sleep on the Jets. Harrison Phillips. Now, that's a Jet I want to bring back. He is under contract, but he does have a high cap hit. I think the Jets are going to restructure his deal to keep him. Keon Coleman with the drop. Let's do it. What can the Jets do with this on their offensive side of the ball? Let's see. Do you guys think they're going to do anything with this defensive stop? Is that what you guys wanted? A defensive stop? We got it. Harrison Phillips, baby. What do you think? Let's go, man. So Brady Cook and the offense are going to take over. I mean, I don't really expect the Jets to score a touchdown today. Isn't there a streak? The Jets have not scored a touchdown in what, 2 games? They have back-to-back games and no touchdown on offense in general. Touchdown throughout the whole team. Yeah, I mean, right when I heard the Jets are starting Brady Cook for the rest of the year, I knew the Jets are not winning another game. He's that bad, bro. And it's funny, bro. Tyrod is healthy. And the Jets are like, we'll go with Brady Cook. So funny. Their only real starters are the Jets' offensive line playing. I don't even bench them. First and 10 for the Jets. Cook under center. John Mechie in motion. It's a handoff to Kene Nwangwu, who's stuffed for a loss. I mean, the Bills are just loading up the box because they know that there's no pass threat. Excuse me. All right, we have the Jets 2nd and 11. Mechie in motion, another handoff. Nwangu up the gut, gain of 3 or 4 yards. 3rd down. The Jets rank 7th in the NFL in rushing offense. Top 10 rushing offense, and they are 32nd in the league in passing offense. 32nd. Dead last in passing offense, and they are 7th in the NFL rushing. That's crazy. 3rd down and 6. Brady Cook in shotgun. Cook throws right side, high, incomplete. Trey White dancing. Three and out. The Jets are not going to get a first down all game. Promise you that. Coleman with the fair catch. So now the Jets had a 3 and out on the first possession on offense, a 3 and out on the second offensive possession. Not great. Tony's in the chat, my boy. What are we doing here? Hashtag smoke Bob. If I had a Bob, Tony, I'd smoke him for you. But I don't got one. Appreciate you, Tony. It's my guy. Yeah, I mean, the Jets are not going to score a touchdown or even maybe even a singular point. Let's go Lions, though. Trick play. Jared Goff. Oh. It is depressing, bro. I mean, I really like the next time we watch this Jets play a game, I hope there's real level of excitement. Not excitement that we're going to go out there and win a Super Bowl, because I don't think we're even close to that. First thing is competitive football. Is there a nucleus that Muji brought in to be excited about? Is there a new quarterback? Is there weapons? You know, Garrett Wilson's back. I miss Garrett Wilson, bro. I haven't seen him play football for the Jets in ages, it feels like. I just think that week 1 next year is going to look so different. It really is, in terms of personnel, quarterback, everything. Year 2 with the same coaches that have really showed us nothing so far this season. Giants 1. Jets get number 2 pick. The Jets officially get the number 2 pick if they lose this game. All right, guys, this is the drive for the Jets to get an interception. And if the Jets get an interception, don't you worry, because the offense is that bad. We cannot score. So let's get an interception, bro. Harrison Phillips has become one of the leaders that the Jets needed, man. One of the most underrated players is on this football team is Harrison Phillips. He's a guy that believes in Aaron Glenn. And he was just talking to the production team, the announcers before the game, and he said that he believes in Aaron Glenn. He believes in the vision. He's excited about the offseason. I'm sure he's not going anywhere. The Jets need culture guys, and Harrison Phillips is that culture guy. Second and 5 for Buffalo after a gain of 5 on first down. Trubisky throws underneath. He makes a man miss. First down the right sideline and then some. Who missed that tackle? Was that Malachi Moore? Oh, no, that was Davis, not Moore. Oh, no, that is Moore. Malachi Moore. Got to make that tackle, bro, if you're going to be the starting safety next year. 1st and 10 for Buffalo. Play action. Come on, Trubisky. Throw an interception, baby. Throw a pick. Everyone's wide open. Like, it's impossible to get an interception when everybody's wide open down the field. First down, Bills. The Bills have 9 first downs so far. The Jets have 0. Interception, baby. We're going to get it this game. I feel it. Toss to Davis. The Jets are there, but he still gets the edge. And he gets tackled out of bounds. We got a super chat from Sean, Jags fan here from Scotland. I like your channel, though, and watch your videos to keep up to date with all the info coming out. Keep up the good work. Hashtag Duval. Sean, thank you so much. Jaguars fan from Scotland tuning in. Hey, man, you should tune into our daily show on Roundtable Sports, 4th and Forever, where we talk all NFL. I've been high on the Jaguars, while my 2 co-hosts on that channel have been negative against the Jaguars for this entire year. I think the Jaguars are for real. I think they're going to make some noise in the playoffs this year. I really do. I appreciate the super chat. Everybody give Sean, a Jaguars fan, some dono hype in the chat right now. Dono hype in the chat from my man Sean tuning in from Scotland. I appreciate that, my brother. We have the first quarter coming to an end as the Bills are up 7-0. Unbelievable. Wow. Not a lot to talk about right now, other than off-season stuff. The 2nd overall pick is on the line in this game. What do you guys think? If the Jets get the 2nd overall pick and Fernando Mendoza is the number 1 pick to the Raiders, who do you want the Jets to draft at number 2? If Dante Moore declares, do you want it to be him? Is there somebody else? Let me know. Who would you want the New York Jets to draft with the 2nd overall pick? Dante Moore? Is that what we want? Is that who we want? Trading down? Could we trade up? I don't know. We should have hired Liam Cohen. Folks, I don't think people realize that the Jets did not hire Liam Cohen. They did not hire Ben Johnson. They did not hire Mike Vrabel. Why? Because those three guys did not want to come to the Jets. We didn't have a quarterback in place like those other teams did where they went. Aaron Glenn wanted the Jets, which is why I happen to have a soft spot for the guy. I want him to succeed so bad because he wanted to be a Jet. He wanted to be the guy to turn it around. Liam Cohen did not want to be the Jet. He did not want to be Ben Johnson, did not want to come to the Jets. None of those coaches last year wanted to come here. Aaron Glenn did. He wanted to embrace the challenge, and he failed in year one. Let's see what he does in year two. Of course, the year the Jets get a top pick, there's like all of a sudden not a deep quarterback class. Remember last year we heard, oh, this quarterback class is so deep. Yeah, not the case anymore. Fourth down, the Bills are going for it on 4th and 4. Ball snap, all-out blitz incoming. Trubisky, first down. Gets it. That's embarrassing. I'd like a Joe Burrow trade. I mean, yeah, me too there. BJF1017 with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Jets fan for 20 years. My fave memory is Revis and Cromartie beating New England in the playoffs. What a defense. So depressing now. Do you remember that game? Go Jets. Oh, of course I do. That is the can't wait game. That is just, that's the last time us Jets fans remember being a legit football team. Oh, 15 years ago. First down for the Bills. Trubisky fires. Incomplete. Scruffy says, how are your Jets this bad against backups? Because every single player on the defense are backups. We're playing backups too. Don't get that twisted. We're literally terrible. Like our personnel on the field are literal no names. The Jets have a preseason roster on the field right now. That's why. That's what people don't realize. And we got, fumble. And he was down. Let's see if that was the case. But a lot of Bills fans and even Dan Mitchell were like, oh, the Bills are going to lose because we're playing our backups. I'm like, we're playing a literal preseason quality quarterback. Brady Cook does not belong in the NFL. Our entire defense is practice squad level guys. I mean, we are playing the backups. We've been playing backups for long. I don't know if he was down, by the way. I think that may be a fumble. I don't think he was down. That's a fumble. Holding penalty on the Bills, so that is coming back anyway. Second down and 20. Bills are backed up on 2nd and 20. Trubisky throws. Oh, that could have been intercepted, but he got his hand on it. Man. See, like this guy, number 46, this is his first time ever playing. Backup that I've never seen take a snap this entire season. Like these are not the Jets players on the field. They're not backups. These are guys that have not even played a snap this year. Like number 46 playing safety. I don't really think any Jets fan knows who this guy even is. Trubisky goes underneath to Ty Johnson, and he's going to get tackled inside the 25-yard line. Like we're literally playing fourth stringers right now on defense. Fourth stringers. It's that bad. There's a flag that the Bills are saying is on the Jets to give him a first down. What happened? Face mask on the Jets defense. On Smith. A no-name Smith. Where did this guy Smith come from, bro? Face mask penalty, giving him the first down. First and 10 for the Bills. It's a delayed handoff. Davis goes up the middle for a gain of 4. Man, this game is already sucking the life out of me. This is not fun. I am not enjoying this. I'm ready for the offseason. Second down and 6, ball inside the 10-yard line for the Bills. Man in motion. Play action, wide open Palmer, catches it, but Jasir Taylor is there with a great open field tackle. Third down. Now that's a good tackle that you want to see come into next year. An open field tackle, man. Something that did not happen all year, even though the Jets are doing the Oklahoma drill in training camp. Terrible. Third down and 6. Can the Jets get a stop here or not? Trick play. It's a Wildcat. Direct snap to Ty Johnson. He's got the edge to the right side. Touchdown, Bills. Wow. Ty Johnson, the former Jet, gets a touchdown to go up 2 scores. Oh, boy. Ty Johnson. I mean, that's just phenomenal blocking by the Buffalo Bills. A great play design, and the Jets are down 2 scores. You know, like, what am I even doing being live during this game? Of course I'm going to be live during it. We got to experience the Jets' misery together as the Jets are down 14-0. Will the Jets get their first interception? I hope so, man. It's the only thing I can hope. My goodness. Oh, boy. All right, so I think every single Jets fan is just waiting to hold their breath, and because there's nothing. I guess it's on me, folks, to entertain you guys because the Jets are not entertaining us at all. It's on me now to be an entertainer because nobody cares about this game. There's nothing to play for. There's nobody playing that we're evaluating for next year. It's not like we have a quarterback that we drafted and we're hopeful that he can develop. It's not like there's anybody on this team right now that we're like, ooh, but if he takes that step next year, I mean, who is that? There's literally nobody on offense that's playing right now that you're like, ooh, maybe he could be the guy next year. Nobody. Ooh, A.D. Mitchell, Jeremy Rucker to sign an extension, the offensive lineman. I mean, gosh, so bad. Joey Maz with a super chat. As a Bills fan, showing love and respect to y'all. I appreciate that, man. I really do. Thank you so much. Joey, you're very, very generous to not only me here on this super chat, but for throughout the Roundtable Sports Network. I appreciate you, Joey. Can't believe you're even broadcasting, Rich, to be honest. T.O., I am committed, my friend. I am committed no matter what. Obviously, this game is as meaningless as you can imagine for the Jets, but I will commit to the Jets as long as I do this. I mean, this is my job. This is my full-time gig. Some people think that this is like my side thing. This is my full-time job. Started off as a passion project, and then it materialized into my full-time gig. This is what I do for a living, full-time. And I enjoy it, even though the Jets don't make me enjoy it. I go through as bad as the Jets are, I'm never just going to give up. Remember the earlier this year, a Panthers podcast like retired because the Panthers were so bad. I'm like, soft. They're retiring from being a Panthers fan on a podcast because the Panthers are bad. Bro, how many Jets creators are there? And how many of them gave up? None. I think Jeremy Ruckert is down. One of the only guys that is here for next year. Uh-oh, hopefully Jeremy's okay. I hate to see that. Looks like he got poked in the eye or something. I don't know. My boy Keith in the chat, not watching the game, but I'm just here to show my support. Don't know if you'll be going live too often after this game. Is a number 2 pick a lock now? Keith, if we lose this game, which looks like we are going to, yes, the second overall pick is locked in with a loss to the Bills today officially. And yeah, I mean, I'm definitely going to have an off season. I'm going to take some time to like breathe and relax because I'm going to be on the road to the Senior Bowl. If you guys did not know that, I will be at the Senior Bowl this year with a lot of folks at Roundtable Sports putting my scouting cap on, as the Jets have a lot of ammunition in this year's draft. I got to do a lot of research on the prospects at the Senior Bowl and all that, but I'm not going to be, after this game, I'm going to be doing some content. Of course, you're going to see me around, but I'm going to take some time off and breathe a little bit and unplug. But I appreciate the super chat, my man. Much love to you. All right, well, there's an injury to Ruckert, so there's a wait. Can we just get to the end of the game, man? I mean, what am I? I feel like a clown. I feel like... Holy smokes. Whew. Assuming the quarterback is off the boards, who do we pick at number 2? Well, David, I hope it's a quarterback, but I think there's a lot of other opportunities there. You going to be at the draft this year? I hope so. I'm going to be hoping to go to the draft again this year. Last year, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun at the draft last year. 1st and 10, Brady Cook drops back, throws complete to John Mechie for 3 or 2 yards.
this defense and let them know they have the capability and they're willing to do so. Got a few guys who can run. Mitchell can run. Mitchell can run. Isaiah Williams.
Second down and 8. Williams comes in motion. We got a handoff. Up the gut. He'll be third down. Guys, to the people that are rooting for the Raiders, it's over. The Raiders game means nothing. They locked in the number 1 overall pick. If the Raiders win or they lose, it doesn't really matter. The Jets can get the 2nd overall pick with a loss today. So don't even stress about the Raiders game. Handoff up the middle. The Jets get their first down of the game on 3rd and 3. Herbert. First down and 10. Play action, Brady Cook rolling to his right. Pump fakes. Jukes man out. He's going to tuck in a run. Another one and a 5-yard gain. All right, Brady Cook. Brady Cook starting to cook. Third down. Here we go. 3rd and 2 for the Jets at the 50-yard line. They hand it off up the gut. Short. Jets are going to go for it, as they should. Fourth down and 1. And Brady Cook. Oh, my gosh. So ugly. It's like nauseating, honestly. It really is. It's like, you know, you're tanking and you don't expect to look good, but Brady Cook just doesn't belong in the NFL, bro. So pathetic. It is disgusting, man. It really, 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 really is. This is so bad, bro. Brady Cook is so bad. This is so bad. Is Tyrod hurt? No, he's healthy. So pathetic. This is pathetic.
Mandate starts with a seven. First the waiver, then it's straight to the conditioning. Okay, that was clean. Quick pose for the cameras, and it's still make. Keep my mental game strong. Keep my energy right. Grab the Celsius.
Success can look different to everyone. And today, a successful life can be a lot of different things. What's in your head? Oh, it's my little projects. I made it. However you choose to live your life.
Oh, boy.
Is there for you.
Rich, where can I send you a bonus for being a loyal Jets fan? Well, Tio, I appreciate that. That's on YouTube, my friend. You got to come over to YouTube to send in super chats, not on X. So if you go on YouTube, type in Jets Media, you'll be able to do that there. I appreciate that, my friend. And speaking of some bonuses, we got Jordan Parkinson with a $5 one. Respect the grind, Richie. Out of the four main guys, I think you know most ball, and you are loyal to a team that has let you down way too much. Well, thank you so much, Jordan Parkinson. I appreciate that, man. It's not an easy one. It's not an easy one, man. Oh, it's not an easy one. But I appreciate that, Jordan. I really, really do. I really, really do. Thank you to Jordan for the generous super chat. You got to be loyal, man. It's all you got. Gabe Davis open for a first down. So thank you, Jordan, for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate it. First down for the Bills. Trubisky, play action. Come on, let's get an interception here, baby. Let's get a pick. Trubisky throws it up and completed. So they're a fullback. This is pathetic, man. This is so bad. This is so bad. You don't have Cash App. I have PayPal. Do you have PayPal? I don't know if I have Cash App, but I appreciate you even asking to send in a bonus to me, my friend. Let me see if I have a Cash App. I got Venmo. Second down for the Bills. They're probably going to go up 3 scores, man. What are we doing? This is brutal. This is so bad, folks. Second down and 7. Come on, let's get a red zone pick. Trubisky throws. Completed. Down at the 2. Yikes. Yikes, yikes, yikes. My Venmo. If anybody wants to send me a Venmo because Tio is asking, I'll put it in the chat. It's just my first and last name. Richie Malora. I'll type it out. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for even thinking about sending in a generous super chat or donation or a bonus. I appreciate it, man. Here is my Venmo right here on your screen. It's Richie Malora. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. Third down and 1. Play action. Ray Davis wide open in the flat. He catches it. He gets the first down. Oh, he even gets a touchdown. And Ray Davis is in to go up 3 scores. Oh, my goodness. We're so bad, man. I get it. I get it. It's not in for a touchdown, though, is it? Oh, wow. He fell on Jamie Sherwood's body. Oh, my gosh. Is there a sim to end button? Is there a sim to the end button? That's what I'm going to tweet right now. This is so embarrassing. It really is. Ugh. I don't know. This is a sad reality, guys. Just want to sim to the end of this game already. Tio, you don't have, it's asking me for the last 4 digits. You don't have to put that in, my brother. You can say pay without confirming on Venmo. That's not required. It'll just say pay without confirming. You can click that. I appreciate that, Tio. If you click pay without confirming, I'll still get it. And I appreciate that, brother. But if it's not letting you, I can just tell you that. Oh, boy. Everyone in the chat saying, fire Glenn! Until next season, Richie, I'll miss you, brother. Thanks for tuning in, man. Sad. I just received your Venmo, Timothy. Thank you so much, man. That's very generous of you. $25 Venmo from my boy on X. I just received it, my friend. Tio on here. I just got your Venmo, a $25 Venmo bonus. Thank you, bro. That's awesome. Thank you so much, bro. For those that want to send in any donations on Venmo, just know that I'm getting 100% of it. The super chats on YouTube keeps a cut. Just so some people probably aren't aware of that. And I just received it, Teo. Thank you so much, bro. I really do appreciate that. $25 you just sent me over on Venmo. And I received it. Teo, that's very generous of you. Thank you so much, bro. I really do appreciate that. Much respect to you. No problem. I appreciate your loyalty. Well, I appreciate that, bro. Do you do Mets live? I used to, but I don't. But if you're looking for somebody, Richard, I recommend Wardy NYM. He's a buddy of mine. He's the top Mets guy that does the same thing I do, but for the Mets. Wardy NYM. He's my good buddy Tyler. He does the Mets on YouTube. They're down and 8. The Jets hand the ball off to Herbert. He actually gets the first down. Can you believe it? Could you believe it? Khalil Herbert. Puka Nacua one-handed touchdown. Sheesh. Jets are going for it on 4th down. Fourth and 1. Quarterback sneak. The Jets get it. Didn't you and Tyler used to do? Yes, actually. So I don't know. You were you knew me since then, Tio. But fun fact: me and Tyler, Wardy NYM, we did Mets content together, and that's actually how we met. I started a Mets media YouTube channel before he started it. He reached out to me. He's like, "Hey, let's do a Mets channel together." And I was like, "Yo, you should do your own channel." He did, and then we collaborated together. We used to do Mets content together, but then I kind of started prioritizing the Jets and the Knicks, and it's hard to do 3 sports at once. And it's a different feeling when you're a fan and a creator of a team. I kind of want to have the Mets as my team I can just watch as a fan, not worry about creating content. That makes sense. Thanks, Rich. You made this season tolerable. Thank you, bro. I really appreciate that. Tommy, thank you for the $2 super chat, my friend. Much love to you. I try my best to make this as tolerable as I can, man. Thank you. Second down and 10. Herbert on the ground, almost into halftime. Thank you for the super chat, my friend. We got a $5 super chat from Your Climax. Are the Jets eliminated from playoffs? I haven't been around, just wondering if the drought continued. Yeah, the Jets have a 15-year playoff drought, but it's still not as long as the Buffalo Bills playoff drought, which was 17 years. And the Jets will make the playoffs before they get to that 17th year, and the Buffalo Bills playoff drought will be longer than the Jets. How about that? So I wouldn't be talking, Mr. Your Climax, when your franchise has a 17-year playoff drought of their own. First down. And they're not in the playoff drought, of course, anymore. They got over it. Now they are 6 straight years in the playoffs, maybe even more. But hey, I don't know. This is a comedy show, folks. We're watching. Bills, no ring. Jets, 1 ring. There we go. That's the energy we like. Demon of Disney. Let the Bills fans know. Let the Bills fans know who's in the chat talking smack. But now, majority of Bills Mafia are very respectful, and I have a lot of love for them. I just got love in my heart. Even the haters of the Jets, I still got love for, you know? How many Super Bowls do the Bills have, Rich? A grand total of 0. And they couldn't win a Super Bowl, actually, in the 5 years they won the division. And now the Patriots stole the division from them. Maybe this is the year from them. Maybe. Who do you have in tonight's game, Pittsburgh or Baltimore? From a Jets perspective, we want the Ravens to win for the draft pick perspective. But I think the Steelers are probably going to win. I don't know. We'll see. Go Bills. They will smack the Pats. I hope that the Patriots take on the Bills, which actually brings up this good question. The Bills are going to win this game, obviously. Who are they going to face off in the playoffs? Like, what's the seeding right now? Does anybody know? What's the seeding looking like? What's the first round matchup for the Bills when they win this game? Richie, why are the Knicks struggling the last few games? It's kind of frustrating. You know what? Knicks 716. This is not the Knicks channel, but I'll answer this question. It's basketball season, bro. Like, the ups and downs are inevitable. And right now they're feeling a little downhaul. I never get too upset when there's a little bit of a lull right now. Don't get too concerned as a Knicks fan. I promise you that. Richie Fresh with the $2 super chat. Happy New Year, my friend. The pain will be over soon. Thank you, Richie Fresh. You're my man. I appreciate that, brother. Everybody give Richie Fresh some dono hype in the chat. I appreciate that, man. I really, really do. It's Jags or Pats. But what happens? Just wanted to drop in from Dan's channel and give your stream a like, brother. Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Richie, why am I rooting for Aaron Rodgers tonight? Hey, I'm not going to lie. I do like Aaron Rodgers. I know a lot of Jets fans hate the guy and they want to root against him, but I don't know. I liked Aaron even before he became a Jet. I rooted for him in Green Bay. I just always loved Aaron Rodgers. I think it'll be cool to see him succeed. I mean, I don't really care that much, but second down and 10. Are you guys enjoy? Is this entertaining? Are we not entertained? Come on, Brady Cook. Make this. Oh, delayed handoff. Watch out, Khalil Herbert. Like, should I pretend this matters? Should I just like? Oh gosh, like, is there a sim to end button? That's what I want. Sim this game to the end. That's all we want, bro. Buff with the $5 super chat. Thank you, brother. Love your roundtable concept. Been there since before the blow up. Great job. Keep grinding and growing. We will support it. Go Bills. Buff JD1. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. We're doing something special over there at Roundtable Sports and people like you. Oh, it's a first down. Isaiah Williams with a catch. I love pretending that I love like pretending like a play means something. Can we just pretend that first down meant something? Isaiah Williams, what a catch. What a route over the middle of the field, beating Lewis on a drag. What a throw by Brady Cook. First down, Jets. We're coming back, baby. All jokes aside, thank you, bro. I do appreciate that. You know, I put a lot of time, a lot of sacrifice is the word I'll use for the energy and the time commitment into Roundtable Sports. You know, there's a lot of time, a lot of commitment. Dan, TD, Colby, and I are grinding. Fire alarm's going off. Be right back. And Brady Cook is sacked. Hey, Rich, do you think AG will be back? Thank you. I do, yes. I do think he'll be back. Now, should he be back? That's another question, but yes, I do think he'll be back. Shout out to my boy Jack, who is watching this live, as he just said in our group chat. Jack is enjoying this game. Jack put in our group chat, the Jets are cracking me up. They are really so funny to watch. And I said, it's a comedy show. It really is funny. Like that. If you're a Jets fan and not laughing at them, that's what you got to do, bro. You just got to laugh through the pain, laugh through the misery. Otherwise, you're just going to be you're just going to be more frustrated. If you're not laughing during this, then what? Why? Why wouldn't you be laughing? It's the only thing we have. We got to laugh through the pain, bro. It's just hilarious how bad we really are, bro. $40 seconds until half, folks. So it looks like the Bills are taking on the Jaguars in the first round, if things hold up the way it looks right now. Brady Cook, deep drop back on 3rd and 14, throws it to just, he's so bad. It's like Brady Cook drops back and just throws, and it's just like, it's not even a receiver within. Oh my gosh. It's just so bad. Can't wait to come to training camp, going to more than last year. Yeah, I mean, hey, training camp is a lot of fun. Jets are punting the ball with 36 seconds left in the half. So beyond bad. Hey, bro, training camp is the highlight of the Jets season every year. It's where the hype is. It's where the excitement is. It's where the warm energy is. It's all good stuff. Oh, Arian Smith. The highlight of the game remains to be the Jets special teams. Arian Smith with an absolute gem. It's the only thing that's been good and consistent this year for the Jets continues to be special teams. Wow, that's fantastic. What a play from Arian Smith. Special teams. I'm just tweeting this out. Continues. Pin the Bills back into their own 2-yard line. They're just going to run the ball, and we're going to go into halftime, basically. The Jets call a timeout? Really? Really going to do a timeout right now? We're going to call a timeout? I don't know. Maybe Aaron Glenn thinks that we can force a fumble or something. Guys, if you're new to the channel, consider subscribing. We're close to 31.5 thousand subs. As you can see, the sub count is right here. It's live. If you subscribe, let's get this to 31,500 before the end of the show. We're 11 away. 11 away. 11 subs away. Can we get it? And they'll kneel it. Halftime. No interceptions in this first half. As the Jets go into halftime down 21-0, the Jets will get the ball to start it off. So pathetic. Hey, Richie, love the content, but man, I wish it was more of a positive note. Have a great night. Hopefully next year will be better. Yeah, man. I hope, bro. I appreciate the love, man. Guys, we're not going anywhere. We're going to be here all throughout the second half, but I'm going to take a break here at halftime and get some food in my system. I am starving. If you guys leave for halftime, I consider, come back. Come back and hang out with me for the remaining of the second half, the last 2 quarters of the Jets season, and then we're going into off-season mode. I will be right back. I love you guys. Don't you guys go anywhere. Subscribe, hit the like button. I'll see you guys in 15 minutes.
You just keep striving to get better, to make your community better. Find something extraordinary at the Genesis Signature event. Lease the GD70 for $349 per month or get 1.99% APR exclusively at your Tri-State Genesis retailers. I'm home! What'd you get? At ShopRite, we save you big here with Can, the largest stock and save sale of the year. So come on in and grab big savings. Only at ShopRite, we are here. Dear first place, the road to success is a slippery one. The Camry's all-wheel drive keeps a firm grip on quality with hybrid efficiency. No wonder KBB named Camry Best Buy. And America named Camry its best-selling sedan. Toyota Camry. The Camry offers all-wheel drive. It's not even an option on Honda Accord. Find yours at Toyota.com. Toyota. Let's go places. Jackson, you were the #1 pick to a legendary franchise. You've got the swagger and the energy, but what do Big Blue fans really need to know about you? That I support Hero Auto Insurance. Is that because they keep giving better service and lower rates? Andrew, even a new guy like me knows that staying with your old car insurance, even when the rates go up every single year, means that you need to join the cure. Maybe I should shop around. Why don't you come here? Cure Auto Insurance. Drive well.
Top of these three end up in this Vegas speakeasy with a story no one will believe. If you get it with ringside seats from BetMGM, that meant anything was possible. Like chatting with this guy, not that guy, this guy. Who knew another guy
We gave them a password. The let down here, through here, and along here. Oh, not here. And help them open this door. Actually, a bookcase with a hostess named Jules and an epic spot. Make it BetMGM. Make it legendary.
When Drake May is doing his thing, he's not thinking about his investments. That's because Bank automatically reinvests his dividends and optimizes his portfolio, so he can stay focused on things like his famous quick slant ginger snaps and not his finances. Ah, the sweet smell automated investing. Focusing on your life instead of your investments. That's the Betterment effect.
Find something extraordinary at the Genesis Signature event. Waste the GBE for $389 per month or get 1.99% APR. Exclusively at your Tri-State Genesis retailers.
Football on CBS New York is sponsored locally by your Tri-State Genesis retailers. February 27th, Sheriff Country's Small Town Justice is a hit.
We'll do whatever it takes to protect our people.
Sheriff Country is all new CBS Friday, February 27th.
Live CBS in 1 week. Hollywood's biggest party is now bigger than ever.
Ariana, hold my finger.
Nikki Glaser's back, hosting the Golden Globes. Live CBS next Sunday, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, and streaming on Paramount Plus.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report.
And welcome back to Studio 43 and the Verizon Halftime Report, the best idea network in America. There's only one best TV, along with Coach Nate and Matt. The playoff picture starting with Nate.
All right, let's take a look at the American Football Conference. Denver, they are leading. They lead the #1 seed. They're holding on to that. New England also there, winning #2, and then Jags #3. Eyes are on that Ravens-Steelers game, and then you see who's in the wild card spot.
Okay, let's take a look at the National Football League. Seattle, they locked up the 1 seed. Carolina gets in today. Credit to the Atlanta Falcons for the win. Chicago and Philly going right now, both trailing in that game. The doors open for Philadelphia to slide into that 2 seed. And history was made today as Myles Garrett, with 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, got his 23rd sack. That would be an NFL record on Joe Burrow right there. Myles Garrett, a special day right here for him as he got this sack. Where he stands with everybody else. He broke again from TJ Watt. Michael Strahan, who held it previously, he now goes to 23. After the game, man, that Vallionis caught up with Myles Garrett and talked about this special day.
I can't lie, I was nervous as hell. I had a dream last night that I didn't get it, and all the feelings that come with that. I woke up, I think I was sweating, and then I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna let that, be my destiny." So I was just fighting like hell to rewrite not only history, but I feel like my own destiny.
I think there's plenty of quarterbacks that were sweating bullets tonight before playing him as well, including myself. Congratulations to Miles. Awesome run. All that he had to go against, too. The fewest number of attempts of any of those guys on that list. You said it, double, triple, chips, blocks, all that stuff, and he gets it done. He deserves it. Congratulations.
Yeah, every single week he's the focal point of an offensive game plan. The Destructicon, that guy right there. We have to focus multiple guys on him, and he pulled it off in grand fashion. Congrats. It's something to celebrate for that Cleveland Browns team.
And he did not let a 5-win season by the Cleveland Browns define the efforts he took forth this season. Historic, special, and he's a special player. And other players picked up their play as well, too, a long ways ago, but he certainly enthused them. By the way, that contract was probably undervalued. So, and the Verizon Halftime Report continues after this.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best. CIA, CBS Monday, February 23rd.
You got to see.
You guys are the next generation of baking superstars.
Bringing Justin in.
Next gen bakers, next level talent. Sibling teams compete together.
You're supposed to post that. She is. I would say a lot, Boston. What? Nothing.
Baking Championship Next Gen. Check your local listings only on Food Network.
CBS Sports presents the Verizon Halftime Report. Verizon, the best 5G network in America. There's only one best.
And welcome to the Verizon Halftime Report, JB, along with Matt. And with the early games now complete, a couple of significant occurrences from those early games.
Yeah, the Carolina Panthers are in. They're winners of the NFC South, courtesy of the Atlanta Falcons win over the New Orleans Saints. Congratulations to the Panthers. In the AFC South, Jacksonville, they're the winner. But they could be as high as the 1 seed depending on what happens this afternoon. A dominant performance from them. They go into the playoffs with a lot of momentum. This is going to be a lot of fun to watch.
And as Bill Cowher underscored in our halftime report, the first time since 2015, Carolina is in the postseason. The Verizon Halftime Report continues.
New CBS March 4th. Just like a sporting event, there's strategy, suspense, and sudden death. Game on.
At all the ages I will to.
This is a pursuit for greatness. America's Culinary Cup. New series, CBS Wednesday, March 4th.
The Rise of the Robots is science fiction no more. New 60 Minutes tonight.
We're trillionaires, so we know grills. And the annual Casinos Rewards Club has 3 awards for all players at all levels. An exciting perks and reward box that make any day feel like a holiday. Rewards Club is actually rewarding, but it's a holiday miracle.
Call it all trillionaires. FanDuel Casino.
We know we can't change everything in a one-stop shop, but here at Stop and Shop, we're going all out to improve what we can.
Thank you.
We've seen you doing figure math in the store, but no more of that. You deserve a better way to save.
Heck yeah, I do.
With over 10,000 items always on sale, it's time we actually love grocery shopping. Justin, when was the last time you went on break? I'm on break right now. With so many ways to save, good things are in store at Stop and Shop.
Engines red. Are you listening?
Up to drive, fuel efficient. It's a beautiful smell. A happy for miles. Driving in a Honda Wonderland.
It's that time of year again. Happy Honda Days, where you can drive in a Honda Wonderland of your own with a great offer on a fun-to-drive new Honda. Hurry into your local Honda dealer and experience the wonder of Happy Honda Days today.
Football on CBS New York is sponsored locally by your local Tri-Honda dealers.
Back in Buffalo with our first half highlight presented by State Farm.
Going back to the first half of touchdown here, you're going to see both tight ends looking like they're going to be run blocking. Then they figure it out. Mitch Trubisky is able to find Dawson Knox in the corner of the end zone. Both guys are wide open, and it started the touchdown party for the Buffalo Bills in the first half. Dawson Knox making all of his plays.
21-0 in favor of Buffalo. Back in the broadcast booth with Jason McCourty and Charles Davis, I'm Andrew Kenlock. Here from A.J. Ross, and in a moment, Jets in a big hole, and that's really been the story of their December. Charles, how do they start digging out of it?
But before we even get to that, obviously Dawson Knox got Mitch Trubisky got bonuses because they were both wide open and he threw the ball to Dawson Knox, so he must be getting a good taste. But the biggest thing to me for the Jets is when they have a chance to make a play, they got to make it.
Yeah.
There aren't many to be made. This team just doesn't have firepower. So the offensive line is doing all it can to help running backs get quarterbacks time. But plays aren't being made downfield in the throwing game. And with the runners, they're getting what they can. They're not getting anything extra. And against Buffalo, that's tough to do.
You see the first half numbers for the quarterbacks. 2 touchdown passes for Mitch Trubisky. It will be Jets football to begin the second half. The month of December, the Jets were outscored by 107 points. That was the worst point differential of any team in December in NFL history. Here's
Williams on the return for the Jets. Williams edges forward to the a moment ago, A.J. Ross with Aaron Glenn.
Coach, 3 for 8 on third downs in that first half. A couple penalties sent you guys back. What's the key to getting something going offensively here?
The thing is, we can't allow any niggas to do it. We always got to get 5 yards from the first down. Then that gives us a chance. The thing is, this team is really good at pass defense. What we're doing is we're allowing them to do what they do best. Defensively, we got to tackle better. If we do that, we'll be fine.
Thanks, Coach.
Tackling was a big issue last week against the Patriots. It's exposed itself again a few times so far today. Cook out of the shotgun, throwing out first down. Quick pass to Herbert. And Dorian Williams is able to get a hand on him as he goes out of bounds. There's a look at the first half numbers and not a lot offensively for the Jets.
They haven't really been able to get anything going. You heard Aaron Glenn say that they want to have positive plays. Stay out of those negative situations. Try to stay in front of the chains so they can get Charles into those third and short opportunities to move it.
But they're going to stay in front of the chains. They need to get more than 2 or 3 yards on first down in order to get their offense activated. Herbert on second down. Slips a couple of tackles, but then tripped up by Maxwell Hairston. Rookie first rounder out of Kentucky makes the play. Is that an example, Jason, of what Aaron Glenn was talking about? His Jets need to tackle better. Here's an example of what Buffalo can give you.
And it's exactly what you said at halftime when you said when a play comes your way, just make your play. For Maxwell Harrison, you get an opportunity one-on-one with a running back right there. That's your opportunity to come up and get a guy on the ground. We saw that from him there.
He's a player they're going to count on big come playoff time. The first round pick out of Kentucky.
That punch is going to be missing.
Play down the 3. It's 3rd and 6 for the Jets. Cook looking sideline, and Williams.
I'm back. And the Jets get 4th and 1.
Let's see. Looks like it's going to be just short. It's a good catch along the
I missed it, man. I know. I should have been here for the start of the second half, but I was taking my time eating some food. You guys blame me? I hope not. Shout out to the loyal people who stayed here, even though I left for halftime. They're going for it, though. 3rd and inches. What you know about it? Quarterback sneak, and he's stuffed. Stuffed. Turnover on downs. Oh, gosh. Oh. But it's all A-Rod's fault, says Bernard. Yep. Blame Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the reason why we are where we are. That's why. No other reason but that. Can't even get 4th and inches, man. Can't even get 4th and inches, right? How do we feel about this? This is sad, man. This is a sad reality check, but I don't think we really needed a reality check. We've all been checked with our reality throughout this entire year. The Jets are so bad, historically bad. How am I still watching this? I don't know, man. Somebody asked me, why am I watching? What am I doing with my life? Should I stop watching? Am I sick in the head? The definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results. So am I clinically insane? I don't know. Maybe I am. Richie, as a Bills fan, I can say I respect you and your loyalty. Supporting trash is the hardest thing a fan can do. Believe me, I know as a Bills fan. Well, I appreciate that, bro. They're playing backups, and we are still getting blown out. They can quit tanking now. So this one narrative I'm a little tired of because people are acting like the Jets are not playing backups. The Jets are not playing their starters. That's not me making excuses. I just want to clear up a narrative for the people that are like, wow, the Jets can't even beat the Bills backups. The Jets are playing fourth stringers. They literally have their third string quarterback out in the field. The whole secondary is filled with practice squad players. There's no starters. Like Breece Hall's out. Our top 3 running backs are out. We're up to our fourth string running back. So let's stop pretending that the Jets are fully loaded and it's the fully healthy Jets, because it's not the reality. We're tanking, baby. This is called the tanking Jets. Ray Davis goes up the middle for 15 yards. And no, I'm not saying if the Jets are playing the starters, we could win the game. All I'm saying is for the people that are like, the Jets can't even beat backups. I mean, I'm like, well, the Jets have been playing backups for a month. This is not the first game the Jets have been playing backups, by the way. The Jets have been playing their backups for 4 weeks in a row. The Jets, this is the first time I think the Jets have actually like made their tanking obvious. You know? Trubisky on the run. Pump fakes. He's going to keep it himself, and he's down for a gain of 8 yards. Here we go. And the Bills get a first down. Rich, stop the BS. The same old Jets have not. They started tanking when they made Brady Cook the starting quarterback, brother. When they did not let Garrett Wilson come back, brother. When they literally kept shutting down a new player every single week, brother. It's called tanking. There's healthy players, healthy veterans that the Jets are not putting out there. The Jets have been doing, ever since Brady Cook was named the starting quarterback, that's the tanking. That's the beginning of the tank. It's been 4 or 5 weeks in a row. Maybe even more. Steve with a super chat. Hey, Rich, so it looks like Mendoza will be a Raider. Do we still draft a QB or wait till 27? You got to draft the quarterback, man. The Jets are going to have a chance to get the second best quarterback in the draft. That's not a problem. I know that we have PTSD of drafting Zach Wilson number 2, but let's not forget Jaden Daniels went number 2. I know he looked bad this year, but he was injured a lot. Oh, pick it off, Quincy. He knew it too. You got to draft the quarterback. The last interception the Jets had was Ashton Davis. Oh, my goodness. Every player knows. Please get an interception, man. Seems allergic to it. Allergic. Like, I don't want this active streak going into next year. Like, I really don't. Play action. Mitch Trubisky rolls, throws. Complete. Keon Coleman down at the 1 yard line.
From his teammates and especially from his quarterback, Josh Allen. Now, Ty Johnson gets $250,000 if he scored 2 touchdowns today. He already has 1. He's the running back here. And the Bills.
Ty Johnson's looking for a second touchdown and get his incentive. Week 18 turns into the incentive games for a lot of squads, a lot of players. Shout out to Sam Darnold. Should have kept him and traded that number 2 pick. I said that at the time, and I still stand on that. The Jets should have never traded Sam Darnold. Right when they traded Sam, I knew that would be a mistake that it's going to haunt us. And then he went to the Carolina Panthers. Didn't look super great, even though this first game as a Panther, he versed the Jets and beat them. I was there for that game in Carolina. It's just an absolute disaster, bro. I love Sam, and I'm rooting for him. I hope he wins a Super Bowl. I miss Sam, and obviously Sam wasn't phenomenal on the Jets, but you got to, like, look at Trevor Lawrence. It's a perfect example. Ooh, good play. Incomplete. Like, Trevor Lawrence is an example of the Jaguars, instead of just giving up on Trevor, they kept believing in him and finding the right coach to pair him up with, and now look at him breaking out into a legit, really good quarterback. The Jets got their quarterback in Sam Darnold. They traded up for him. They brought in a new regime. And instead of building around Sam Darnold, they decide to draft Zach Wilson. Oh, it makes me sick thinking about it today, man. Sam Darnold, back-to-back seasons with 14 wins, bro. On 2 different teams, by the way. My goodness. 3rd and goal. Trubisky drops back, throws, end zone, incomplete. Are they going to go for it here? If Raiders win, do you get number one? No. The number one overall pick is officially the Raiders, no matter what happens. If the Jets lose, they officially get the second pick.
Hey guys, with the Bills here in the red zone, it's actually coming from Bills staff that their kicker Matt Prater is out for the remainder of this game with a quad injury, guys.
Wow, that was the same injury that made him be inactive the last 2 games. That's a big concern for Buffalo with the playoffs going forward. It was rolled out.
Fourth and goal. They're going for it. Play action. Trubisky throws end zone. Gabe Davis. Moss's Jasir Taylor touchdown. I just hate being a laughing stock and just looking this putrid. Doesn't feel great. It was a good D, but he somehow still was able to get his strong hands. And they're going for 2 because the Bills kicker, Matt Prater, is ruled out of the game. And they get the 2-point conversion to Keon Coleman. Oh, my God. I mean, we all knew this was coming. We all knew this was coming. We all did. But it doesn't make it feel any better. Even though you're expecting it, and now when you're living through it, it doesn't make it's just so. My boy Lino TV in the house, $5. Thank you, brother. Are you going to the NFL draft this year? If so, most definitely I will see you there. I live in Pittsburgh. That is the goal, my friend. We got to get accepted with our media credentials. So hopefully that's the plan, Lino. And I hope to see you there, my man. Appreciate the super chat. Another game, another blowout. $5 super chat. $5. No, we didn't all know it. I'm in Vegas, and Circa is hammer-hagging money on the Jets. I talked to Derek, the owner. He said they lost on Jets' lines. Really? What are people betting on the Jets? That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. Shout out to Circa, man. I love Circa. I went there last year, or no, 2 years ago for the Jets Raiders event that Jake Asman hosted in Vegas. I had a lot of fun at Circa. So shout out to Circa. Brady Cook throws it too high to AD Mitchell. How do you sim to the end of the game? I don't want to watch this anymore. Second and 15. Cook. Oh, they can't even complete a swing pass, bro. They can't even do that. Third and 15. Wow, they completed a screen, but Isaiah Williams is demolished behind the line of scrimmage, fourth down. Gabriel, I don't have the means to super chat at the moment due to a big looming car repair cost. I feel that. So do I, actually. But I've always loved your reaction play vids on Twitter. So glad I joined in on the streams this year. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Really do appreciate the love. It's felt. It's always felt, regardless if it's a super chat or not. I appreciate that. Much love to you. People betting against the Jets, game, half, etc. Wow. Wow. What are they betting now? Thank you for the super chat, man. Do you guys think AG is going to get fired? Who knows? You never know. Probably not, but we'll see. If the Jets did fire Aaron Glenn, who would they even bring in? Come on, man. Oh, boy. What a brutal day. Now taking Buffalo second half in-game any. It's true. A lot of people are betting on that. Are they cashing out or what? They would owe AG too much money. Yeah. Aaron Glenn signed a 5-year contract. Now, that money is guaranteed fully, but it's not against the cap. That money comes straight out of the owner's wallet, right? So if the Jets fired Aaron Glenn, Woody Johnson will be paying Aaron Glenn I believe, like $10 million for 4 years of not doing anything. So that's a big thing that I think Woody would rather not pay. Like, I don't know. Knowing Woody with the money thing, I just don't see him doing it. I don't see him pulling the trigger. I think he's going to give him another year, and we'll probably have the same conversation at the end of the year next year, but who knows?
Stadium history and what could be the final game in this building. The new building looking good right across the street. 6:43 to go in the half.
Trubisky throws wide open. There's not a There's not a cornerback in sight. Keon Coleman deep into Jets territory. 38-yard gain. So wild.
Trubisky now has thrown for 229 yards and 3 touchdowns today.
Trubisky throws over the middle, complete, breaks a tackle, first down. Fumble. But he's down. Oh, Jets ball. Oh, turnover. Fumble. Oh, yeah. Turnover, baby. Why couldn't it be an interception? Oh, he's down, bro. His knee was down. Come on, refs. Make a good call. No fumble. Let's go, man. It's crazy.
There's no way at this stage of the year you think you're getting that call. Right? It's just been that kind of a year for them. They work at it, they continue to fight. Someone tried to knock the ball free.
Yikes.
But it was too late because the knee was clearly down and the ball was not working its way free prior to that moment. First down and 10 for Buffalo at the 21-yard line.
First and 10 for the Bills after not turning the ball over. Pitch to Ty Johnson. Direct quote, Circa considered taking the Jets off the board because they don't know what to set the lines. Tired of this ridiculous liability. That's crazy. The Jets are ruining sports books right now. Single-handedly. The Jets are out there ruining sports books where they're not even allowing people to bet on the Jets anymore. Or against the Jets, rather.
You talked about the playoff situation. As things stand, if things continue along the way, Buffalo has a possibility of going to Jacksonville to play in the playoffs. This playoff, I don't care where you're seated. I don't know that there are many teams that think that they can't go somewhere and get a win. I don't think the teams are thinking, oh boy, that's the worst possible luck we can have. Buffalo, I think that they think, hey, wherever we're seated now, we might be
Ty Johnson trying to get an incentive second touchdown. He's short. This is when's the last time the Jets played a meaningful game in the last week of the season? Was it 10 years ago against the Bills in Buffalo when we had a chance to win the game to go to the playoffs and we lost? 11 years ago that was. When the Jets were in Buffalo with Ryan Fitzpatrick and they had a win in your in scenario and they didn't get it. Third down and goal. Third down and goal is a handoff to Ty Johnson. Stuffed.
Davis was a high school kicker, an extra point in the preseason game against the Giants, 2 field goals in an August scrimmage. Also attempted the onside kick for Buffalo down in Miami. I think he and Justin Reed and the Saints would have a kickoff position players.
Fourth and goal. Handoff to Ty Johnson up the gut, and he's stuffed. Goal line stand, baby. Look at that. Building the culture. What do you know about the culture? Please, please keep Aaron Glenn. Seems like the Jets will be doing that. Yes. Unless, you never know. Woody Johnson shocks the world and lets him go. You never know. Yes, second pick. The Jets are getting the second pick in the 2026 NFL draft. I don't know, man. If the Jets get their franchise quarterback in the draft this year at number 2, I think we all deserve to buy Brady Cook jerseys because of the job that he did to commit to the tank. If the Jets draft the quarterback at 2 and he turns out to be the guy that we've been waiting for decades, we must not forget Brady Cook as the man that was committed to the tank. And the unfortunate news is there's still 2 minutes left in the third quarter. We have a whole fourth quarter to go. Oh my God. This is like slow torture. This is torture. I could end the stream here and just chalk it up for the nice Sunday evening, but I'm not going to because I'm committed to the tank, just like the Jets are. All right, the Jets are backed up in their own territory. 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line. Handoff to Kane, and he's stuffed for a loss. Wow. Come on, man.
And would you go get at this point? Because after what Badgley did here, I don't think he's getting a return call.
Brady Cook hands it off to Kane, and he goes up the middle for a gain. It'll be third down. You know what's a positive? I won my fantasy football championship. For those that did not know, I know last week I was updating you guys on my and Kane gets stuffed to me fourth down. I was updating you guys on my fantasy championship. I won in the most historic, epic way possible. I know some people don't care about that. I don't blame you if you don't. But winning a championship for fantasy, I'll take any win possible because the Jets don't give me anything. So at least the fantasy did, man. I won the championship in the last second. It was the Sunday night game, Bears and Niners last Sunday night. It was epic. Like last second, that hook and ladder to DeAndre Swift on 3rd and goal, the last play of the game where he was stuffed at the 1 yard line, won me my fantasy football league, bro. It's crazy. Jets are backed up, they're punting, and they get a delay of game. Austin McNamara punts the ball away. Booting this. Keon Coleman picks it up. Tackled at the 45-yard line. A 50-yard punt. So, I don't know, man. Finally, we get to the fourth quarter. We have a whole quarter to play. Are you kidding me? This is like slow torture. It's like get us to the end of the game already, man. We really deserve, Jets fans, one special year, man. I don't know when. I don't know how. I don't know if we ever will. But we deserve it, bro. We've been as loyal as any fan base in the entire NFL for so long, rooting for awful team after awful team, hype just to be ruined, NFL fans laughing at us, division rivals not fearing us. It's a carousel of hiring a coach, firing a coach, hiring a coach, firing a coach, drafting a quarterback, trading that quarterback, signing a quarterback. He sucks. Trading for him, he sucks. It doesn't end. But it will end one day. It will end one day. And that belief that it will end one day keeps me going. Because I know when it does end one day, and what I mean by end, I mean the turmoil of the Jets being this bad. When the Jets do figure it out and they are a playoff team, because it will happen. It will. I don't know when. It could happen in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years. I don't know when. But I know it will happen. And I will be here for that. I will be here when it does happen. When the Jets do turn it around and the Jets are a playoff team and they're competing for a Super Bowl. I know that's funny, and some people are probably listening to me and laughing at me. Look at this delusional Jets fan thinking that's going to happen. I'm not putting any timeline on it. I'm not expecting it to happen anytime soon, but that's what keeps me fueled because as a Knicks fan, for example, I always cherish the success of the Knicks right now because I remember how bad the Knicks have been growing up. I didn't forget how bad the Knicks were before. Now they're really good and contending for a championship. Same feeling. We're in the middle of a dark time of the Jets season, and I don't want to let go of that, man. Davis, I mean, I don't think this defense is even trying, bro. You talk about a defensive line getting absolutely moved in the run game. Ray Davis almost got free for another touchdown. Yeah, bro, the defense is definitely quit. I mean, it's just at this point, just give us an interception, right? Just please. Why can't you just give it to us, Mitch? Ah.
Charles, for being the ultimate teammate, the epitome of a professional. We will truly miss you.
Bless you, AJ, and I will miss you as well. And as I said to them, it works both ways.
Do you guys want Aaron Glenn fired? Let me know in the chat. Why or why not? I think the Jets have an historic point differential in the last 4 or 5 games. Like getting obliterated. It's not even like close, bro. The thing that's interesting is the thing that people forget, though, and I know this is why I always I'm in the minority when what I'm about to say, and I don't really care. But before the Jets started committing to the tank, they were not getting blown out. They were playing competitive football. They were. When Tyrod was the quarterback, even Justin Fields, oh, there's Ty Johnson. He's in for the touchdown, getting his incentive. But my point is, before the Jets went to Brady Cook at quarterback, they didn't look this bad. Like, I don't know if that's going to rub people the wrong way if I say these things, but I'm just going to say it. The Jets 0-7 start. Let's not act like they got blown out like they're getting blown out now in those first 7 games. They didn't. And then they get their first win. They win 3 of 5 games. They were in a competitive Thursday night game against the Patriots. It was a 1-score game in the fourth quarter. And then you saw them be competitive against the Ravens. It took a Breece Hall fumble all the way into the fourth quarter to lose that game. I mean, there's a lot of things that happened this season. And then right when Brady Cook became the quarterback and they committed to the tank, everything started to become like the worst football I've ever seen. So I just wonder, has this team given up? Because, like, what changed so much besides the quarterback position and the personnel? Is it the end? Like, it looks like a completely different football team. Completely different. Because you start off 0-7 and then you win 3 games and then you're just 3-9 and you got nothing to play for. And you trot out a product like this and then you get blown out in a way that is so embarrassing and pathetic. 4 straight games. Or is it 5? Can't even. It's just mind-boggling how bad the Jets become. Usually, you want to see progress. Teams get better as seasons go on. The Jets, not the case, man. Started 0-7, playing competitive ball, but not winning games. And then they get their first win. They win 3 of 5. And then everything just falls off, and everything is just completely collapsed. Completely collapsed. So it's interesting, man. Is it the quarterback? Is it the head coach? Is it the roster? Is it a combination of all those things? That's something we have to wait and see. Is it because the head coach is that incompetent? Is it because the Jets don't have a quarterback? Is it because the Jets don't have talent? Or is it all those things? You know, as fans, we want one singular person to be at fault. We want to point our finger at one individual to blame. But this is a collective failure, in my opinion. Everybody deserves blame. Aaron Glenn deserves blame. Justin Fields, Tyrod Taylor, every player, because there's no offense to Isaiah Williams, who had a tremendous season, but he was the player of the year for the Jets. He won team MVP. Isaiah Williams won team MVP. What the heck? Isaiah Williams. He really is good. As I just said, Isaiah Williams won team MVP. There he goes. Breaks one for a nice kickoff return. The only positive we have. Salah's D was better. This is actually not true. Robert Salah's defense in year 1 was just as bad, if not worse. I think people forget that. A lot of people forget how bad Robert Salah's defense was in the first year. He won 4 games, and his defense was bottom of the league. And then what happened in the offseason? The draft Sauce Gardner, the draft Jermaine Johnson. They add a lot of players. Year 2 in the system, and then the defense became great under Saleh. People just pretend that Robert Saleh's defense was elite from year 1. It's just not true. It took a year of it being awful and adding more talent around it and continuity to get to where it was. And Saleh's a failed head coach. I mean, there's no really defending him, but this is why I can't look at this point and say, yeah, at least Robert Saleh was able to build a good defense. His defense was just as bad in year 1. So I don't. If the defense next year, if Aaron Glenn's still around, is this just as bad? Then that's where we have that conversation. We knew Fields was a project, right? The Fields situation is so simple, bro. When we signed Justin Fields to a 2-year, $40 million contract, I did not put any stock into him being the guy at all. So many people are so obsessed with the idea of the Jets' giant swing and miss at Justin Fields. I mean, I get it. He's a failure. He sucked. The team around him sucked. But you gave him a 2-year, $40 million contract. Some people think that's so much money. I don't think it's a lot of money, man, for a quarterback. They're going to be able to get out of that contract. The guy was a boomer bust, and he sucked. Fields, when the Jets signed Fields, I did not look at Justin Fields as a potential future guy. I just didn't. Isaiah Williams got slammed to the ground. He's in concussion protocol. Have they gotten a pick yet? No, absolutely not. Dude said everyone but Tanner Engstrand. Dude, shut up. Number one, I'm not going to shut up because I'm doing a live stream, play-by-play reaction. And if I shut up, then what's the point of watching? Number two, yeah, Tanner Engstrand 100% deserves to be held accountable. He has been nothing this year. Absolutely trash. He has not put any quarterback in a proper situation. This is his first year as an offensive coordinator in his life, and he's a failed offensive coordinator. He has not shown me he understands how to run an offense. That's 100% a fact. 100%. John Mechie catches the screen. Are we trading out of the second pick? I would find that hard to believe. The Jets have a lot of capital. They don't really need to trade down. Oh, boy. Third down and 3. Brady Cook throws complete. Hey, look who it is. Quentin Skinner, the undrafted free agent who was the hero in training camp and in training preseason. We all loved Quentin Skinner. Took him this long to get on the field. First catch in the NFL for the young kid. Skinner with the catch. It's huge. So the Bears just tied it up with the Lions, 16 apiece. Remember, we're rooting for the Lions here to get a better pick. Hey. All right. So the Jets are down 35-0. Whew. I mean, it's just like, gotta laugh through the pain, folks. It's gotta laugh through the pain. There's really nothing. Like, if you ask me, looking at this season, is there anything to look forward to? The only thing you can possibly say is the Sauce Gardner trade, and even the Quinnen trade. Like, that actually set up the Jets to expedite a legit rebuild if it's done properly. Richie, we've been rebuilding for centuries. I know that. But trading Sauce and Quinnen, if the Jets did not make those two trades, for example, it'd be really bleak right now. But having that capital, we have 2 firsts and 2 seconds this year. And then at 27, 3 firsts. That's like legit capital. Legit. Like, the Jets got all the resources they need to build something. But will they do it properly? And not even just the Sauce trade, but the fact that the Jets traded away Sauce and the Colts just started to collapse. And that we're about to have a top 17 pick because of that trade is absolutely absurd. And another pick next year. It's pretty wild, man. It's going to be first and goal. Could the Jets get a touchdown? Their first touchdown in weeks, potentially. First and goal. Another handoff to Herbert up the gut. Q-Rob NYC with a super chat. So you're telling me Garrett Wilson is really going to finish as a leading receiver after only playing 7 games? Shaking my head. What a joke. That goes to show you how good Garrett Wilson is. Leading the Jets in receiving this entire season. And he hasn't played since week 6. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. So you excited to see a touchdown? Thanks for the super chat. All right, well, could we get an actual touchdown here at the 2-yard line? Brady Cook, play action. He's going to throw it to Beck. Touchdown. Yeah. How about that? Andrew Beck, the Jets fullback, who has had no impacts this season, gets a touchdown in week 18. Brady Cook, baby. We're not getting blown out. Next step is getting our first interception of the season. Let's go, man. Hype in the chat. Hype right now. Most depressing touchdown ever. Yeah, probably. All right, let's hear a loud... My goodness, they're going for 2. Can you imagine if they get this? Brady Cook drops back, looks left, throws. He's got it. Undrafted free agent Quentin Skinner In his NFL's first game of his life, he gets a 2-point conversion. Rookie to rookie. Undrafted free agent quarterback to undrafted free agent wide receiver. Hey, bro, the Jets should have been playing Skinner all season. Quentin Skinner. Preseason and training camp legend. Let's go, baby. Honestly, Bills fans, I'd be concerned. You just gave up a touchdown to Brady Cook like that and a 2-point conversion. I'd be worried. Let's go, man. Yeah. Yeah. All right, folks, here we go. Yeah, it looks like they're going to play the Jaguars in Jacksonville. Who can the Bills possibly pick up to kick if Prater is out for the playoffs, says Sean Miller. They're going to have to find a veteran out there. There's always kickers. I mean, there's a lot of teams that, I mean, isn't this not the first time the Bills have had to look for a new kicker? Who was their kicker when Prater was out? They had to have someone. It is an interesting problem to have an injured kicker. So one thing the Jets have, and unfortunately for Nick Folk, he's not going to get his incentive. If Nick Folk kicked 2 field goals today, he was going to get a $125,000 incentive. But he did not have 1 field goal attempt.
Technical managers are Kevin Manuel and Jerry Wetzel. Production manager Liz Jar did a great job all year. Our technical director is Ernest Bauer. Second down and 4 for Buffalo. That's Palmer in motion. Back to Davis on the ground.
And Ray Davis. The sad thing about the Raiders about to beat the Chiefs is, so close to getting the first overall pick, man. The Jets and the Raiders are going to have the same exact record. But the Raiders get the tiebreaker because of strength of schedule. That's such BS. In order for the Jets to get the first overall pick this year, they needed to win 1 game. So that 1 win against the Falcons did not ruin the Jets' chances of getting the first pick. It's the strength of schedule that's totally out of the Jets' control. You know what's wild? One of the 3 wins that the Raiders had was against the Patriots in the first week of the season. Really shows you that week 1 is a lie. Remember what happened with the Jets in week 1? They lost, but they looked like they were going to have a phenomenal year. Justin Fields looked like, it was like one of the best games I've ever seen Justin Fields play in a loss. Everything was looking fantastic for the Jets in that game, and then it just all fell apart. Week 1 is always a lie.
Our graphics operators are LJ Christian and Alex Scorpo. And our core camera people, Wes Archer, Mike Jackson, joined by Steve Angel, Jonathan Pope, Rob Goss, our pro driver, mobile unit driver is Tom Yeagle. There's Wes right underneath us. Looking up to the booth.
3rd down and 4. Ball near midfield. As there's 4.5 minutes left in the Jets season. Come on, Trubisky, throw up interception. Sheesh. And the Lions just threw an interception. Bears are in control of this game, which is not good. It's not a big deal, but the Colts pick is just right now it's 15. If the Lions lose, then they get 15. The Jets go to 16. Came to check in on you, Richie. Well, I'm not doing too great, so thanks for checking in. We have 363 people live on YouTube right now. I appreciate everybody watching on the Jets season finale. You guys are real fans. I mean, I don't. If you're a Jets fan, put a plane emoji in the chat. If you're not a Jets fan, put a football emoji in the chat. I'm curious how many Jets fans we got watching compared to other fan bases. Because if you're a Jets fan watching this show right here, right now, you pat yourself on the back. You are as loyal as you can get. You are as loyal of a Jets fan as you can possibly be. You're watching not just the Jets lose 35-8, but you're watching me watch the Jets. That's a double whammy of how loyal you really are. So I appreciate all the loyalty, and I appreciate you guys suffering. We're all lunatics together. Luckily, I'm not alone in this. Luckily, I'm not alone in this misery. We're all in this together. Cue that song. Zero interceptions are... It's going to happen, man. I don't know, Mitch Trubisky, just throw the ball to us. Why can't they just throw us the ball? Just please. They go for it on 4th and 1, and he's going to get it. Ugh, sheesh. Oh, God. So much pain, so much misery, but at least we're all in this together. And now everyone's talking about the Jets finishing the season with 0 interceptions, and that's going to go into next year. Yeah, they already have a record. 16 consecutive games with no interceptions is a record already. It's been since 1933 since the team has not had a single interception in the season since the merger. I mean, it's not even... Can't even comprehend how incompetent that is. It's crazy. Every time I'm watching like other teams play and seeing them get interceptions so frequently, I'm like, how can we not get one?
Looks like Jack just realized some people mix and match their game sets. So he gave it a shot too. Is he the laundromat cool dude now? Mix, match, or happy with game. Here's to the stuff that never
The Jets are just, man.
from just one spot to America's #1 spot for wings. This isn't just a meal. It's an arrival. Wingstop is here.
The NFL on CX is sponsored by Wingstop. Bring the flavor. Order at wingstop.com. And by Cologuard. See more information at cologuard.com.
Richie, I generally think your team will suck until you have a new owner. This is systemic, and I've been the case for 20 years. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I agree. Tammy on X. Thanks, Ricky, for your time this season. Appreciate you. I appreciate you, Tammy, for watching and staying committed to Jets Media. We're all in this together. We're all in this miserable experience as a collective, folks. Right? It really is not ideal. It's not an ideal scenario that we're all in. But what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, man? I don't know. And now they're playing Mr. Brightside, and they're just laughing at us and clowning us. And now it's just not good. Not good. As the Highmark Stadium is about to be over. The next time the Bills host the game is going to be in their brand new stadium. And it seems like they're going up against the Jaguars next week. Good luck to you, Bills Mafia. All right. Oh, brother. All right, we're going to fire up the post-game show, guys, in a sec. Pathetic, 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 pathetic stuff. All right, guys, we're going to fire it up here in a sec. Appreciate everybody. It's just so bad, man. Just makes me like dead inside. Here we go, folks. That's all, folks. The New York Jets get absolutely dominated yet again. And the New York Jets season comes to an end in a way that is just as disgusting as you can imagine. The Jets officially finished the season with no interceptions. First time in NFL history I think that's ever been done. But hey, I guess the positive of the day is the Jets officially just secured the second overall pick in the 2026 draft, with the New York Giants beating the Dallas Cowboys and the Jets losing to the Bills. That's a positive for sure, no doubt about it. But the end of this season is nothing short of an absolute disaster. No Jets fan could be looking at Aaron Glenn and thinking that he has any idea what he's doing entering next season. The only thing we have right now as Jets fans is blind hope, even if you have that. And that, yeah, maybe Aaron Glenn could figure it out with the whole new roster, maybe a new quarterback. Because what we saw at the back end of the season in the last 5 or so games was something that was just absolutely beyond incompetence. It really was. Right when Brady Cook became the starting quarterback, this entire team collapsed, because even before Brady Cook was the quarterback, they were playing competitive ball. Now, it doesn't really matter playing competitive. The only reason why I bring that up is because these last 5 games has been the opposite of competitive. We've been getting blown out. It's been an absolute disaster after disaster. The defense getting run all over the place on, the offense not doing anything. But then, that 3 wins that the Jets had in a 5-game sample size looked decent. Even the first 7 games of the year when they were 0-7, they weren't getting blown out like they are now. But now, to finish off the season, you look at this team, they had absolutely nobody out there playing that actually even is meaningful. No Breece Hall in today's game against the Bills. He's probably done as a Jet, right? I mean, on offense, starting on that side of the ball, Brady Cook, we don't need to go into him as a quarterback. I don't think anybody cares about that. Hopefully, that was the last time we will ever see Brady Cook as a member of the New York Jets playing quarterback. I don't want to see him next year on this football team. I mean, Brady Cook, if we do find a quarterback in this year's draft with that second overall pick, I will definitely give Brady Cook some credit, because he was the king of the tank of the New York Jets end of this season. I got to give him that. But boy, oh boy, he is not a good quarterback, and it doesn't really matter. We don't need to evaluate and roast Brady Cook in this video. It's not really important there. But seeing the Jets go out there and put that product on the field, it just doesn't feel well. It doesn't feel good. Some people expect it. I expected it going into this game. I knew the Jets were going to lose. I knew the Jets were going to get blown out. But that doesn't make it feel any better when you're watching it and you're in the middle of it and you're just seeing this Jet. The product is so bad. Can't get an interception. I don't think they had a single sack. I don't think there was anything positive that happened. I mean, we had a touchdown to Andrew Beck. Quentin Skinner, the undrafted free agent, in his NFL debut, he got a 2-point conversion. Congrats. But you enter this offseason with so many question marks. So many people are begging Woody Johnson to fire Aaron Glenn. And everything we're seeing right now is the Jets are not going to do that. So I'm not really going to waste my time and energy on that perspective, because it's not happening. I don't think that me saying the Jets got to fire Aaron Glenn is going to do anything productive, because as of right now, that's not happening. Maybe things change. Maybe Woody Johnson has a change of heart. The one thing we know about Woody Johnson, the Jets owner, is that he is so polarizing and he can change his mind very quickly. And maybe all the external pressure and all the media people and him seeing what Aaron Glenn did on the last 5 games is going to make Woody Johnson say, you know what, you're out of here, Aaron Glenn. We need someone else. Maybe. But I look at it from this perspective, and this is not me saying I agree with it. I think this is what Woody is thinking. He signed Aaron Glenn to a $10 million contract for 5 years. That's fully guaranteed. If he fired Aaron Glenn, he's committed to pay Aaron Glenn $40 million for 4 years for not doing anything, for sitting on the couch. I don't think Woody Johnson's going to want to do that. Even though that money has nothing to do with the cap space, it's separate. I don't know if he's going to want to commit to paying Aaron Glenn that type of money without him being the coach. That's just a financial perspective. And then when it comes to going through another coaching search, and it's just a rinse and repeat situation, because a lot of people are asking that question, what does Aaron Glenn even do well? What can we look at that Aaron Glenn did something where you can feel confident that he knows what he's doing? Not a lot. I mean, barely anything. The only thing that comes to mind is the hiring of Chris Banjo and the special teams coordinator. That was the only positive thing we even saw in this game against the Bills. Again, Arian Smith had a fantastic play as the gunner to pin the Bills deep in their own territory. Cool. That's the only thing. There's nothing else. Tanner Engstrand looks like a bad offensive coordinator. Steve Wilkes was trash. He was fired. The quarterback decision of Justin Fields was not a good one. I mean, the defense, Aaron Glenn is a defensive-minded guy as the head coach. He just coached the defense to not have a single interception all season. They barely forced any turnovers this year. So there's really nothing you can look at and say, yeah, Aaron Glenn knows what he's doing, other than, okay, maybe an offseason that's going to include the second overall pick with a potential new quarterback coming in with a lot of new talent, with a lot of new cap space that the Jets are going to bring in free agency. They're going to be trading a lot of guys, because if you look at the last few weeks of the season as well, the roster that the Jets had on the field, they're all practice squad guys. I mean, I saw people play for the Jets today in this game that I honestly didn't even know was on the team. I mean, I know everybody on this Jets football team like the back of my hand. Every single Jets fan does. But I guarantee you, even if you're the most diehard Jets fan, you watch this game and you saw some players on that field and you're like, when did we pick up that guy? Because at this stage of the season, we're also checked out. We're not, staring at the transactions that the Jets are making at this point of the season. They put players out there that's not going to be touching this team next year. And my point is, this roster is going to look night and day from today to week 1 in September of 2026 against whoever they play in the opener. There's going to be a new quarterback. There's going to be an influx of talent on offense. Garrett Wilson will be back healthy. We don't know if Brees will be back. We don't even know if Braylon Allen will be back. I mean, we've seen crazy things happen, but this roster is going to have a complete overhaul. But the reality is this, man. The Jets, as of right now, I know I said maybe there's a world where Woody changes his mind. He's going to fire Aaron Glenn. Seems like he's not going anywhere. And my only perspective of this is, Aaron Glenn chose to be this Jets head coach. He wanted this job. And I always have a soft spot for him because of that. Mike Vrabel did not want this job. Ben Johnson did not want this job. Liam Cohen did not want this job. I see so many people saying, oh, Richie, the Jets should have hired Liam Cohen. They should have hired Ben Johnson. Why would they hire Aaron Glenn? It's very simple, folks. Nobody really wanted to be a Jet head coach besides Aaron Glenn in the cycle last year. Mike Vrabel interviewed to be a Jet head coach, but we all knew he was going to be a New England Patriot, right, when the Patriots fired Gerard Mayo. Ben Johnson, there's no chance he was going to a team that did not have a quarterback. Same thing with Liam Cohen. The Jets don't have that young quarterback to develop like the Bears do with Caleb Williams, like the Jaguars do with Trevor Lawrence, like the Patriots do with Drake May. The Jets don't have that. We're hopeful that they can get their guy now in the draft. But my point is, Aaron Glenn embraced the challenge of being the Jets head coach. He has green in his blood. Drafted by the Jets, was a fantastic player with the Jets. You guys know Aaron Glenn's story. I don't need to break it down to you. But the fact that he embraced the challenge to come here and then it finishes off with this type of season, finishing the year 3-14 and looking this incompetent and this bad at the end of the year in December into January, it's not going to be a positive sign for the rest of the offseason. And Jets fans don't have patience. This is 15 years now without a playoff berth. And no Jets fan wants to hear we're laying down the foundation, the culture's getting shifted, and all the. We've heard this story over and over and over again. We can't sit here and blindly hope that things are going to get turned around without actual evidence on the football field. And I was hoping that at the end of the year, we're going to see some type of improvement, but it was the opposite. It was the complete opposite. The only improvement we saw was at the middle of the season in a small, tiny 5-game sample size. When the Jets had that 5-game sample size, when they won 3 of 5 games and the offense was actually playing decent, special teams was dominant, defense started playing quality defense, and then Brady Cook goes out there as the quarterback and everything just changes. And then they start benching a lot of guys, players start getting hurt, and the team just completely feels like they gave up on the season, which is not a good look for Aaron Glenn. So there's nothing here I can tell you right in this moment where I can tell you the straight face that Aaron Glenn is the guy. He's the guy for the job. But what I can tell you with the straight face is I am still rooting for him to be the guy because I'm a Jets fan. I want him to be more than anything. I want Aaron Glenn to figure it out somehow. I don't want to go through a carousel of another coaching cycle. I just don't. Because that just shows you that the Jets are so incompetent and they can't get the guy. And I also will say this, and this is something that I know not a lot of people would agree with. I don't know if going into a one and done feeling is a good thing right now in general, because I don't think that this Jets team, the way that it's constructed even last year, is good enough where one singular head coach is going to come here and fix it in 1 year. And like I just mentioned, I've said this before many times, but people like to point to Liam Cohen, Mike Vrabel, Ben Johnson, 3 guys that went to 3 losing teams and brought them to the playoffs in their first year as a head coach on that football team. But those 3 teams have young quarterbacks. We don't. And I think that Aaron Glenn is going to get his opportunity to get his quarterback, and he's going to see what we can do. And if Aaron Glenn goes out there next year and he stinks, he's fired. He's definitely fired next year if we see the same type of product. I tell you that much. And then the Jets will look for a guy to hopefully develop a young quarterback if they draft one at the top of the draft. So I understand every Jets fan frustration. I am beyond frustrated. I am disgusted. I am sick and tired of watching this Jets team go out there and look this bad and this uncompetitive against division opponents. It does not make me feel good. I don't like making these, post-game videos and, having an energy of a rant and not feeling positive and feeling very down on the Jets. But I'm someone that's going to just keep my mind open, and I want to give Aaron Glenn his real shot. It's that simple. Because I know the Jets ownership is doing that. We've seen countless reports after countless reports that Glenn's not going anywhere unless there's a giant change of heart, which, of course, is still a possibility. But I do not blame any Jets fan that is already over Aaron Glenn. They want him gone because he did not give us anything. Aaron Glenn has given us no reasons to believe that he's the guy. He's given me no reason. He's given you no reason. So, if you're a Jets fan and you're checked out on him, there's nothing wrong with that. Absolutely not. All I'm saying is I'm just keeping an open mind to the idea that this capital, all these resources, because players coming in that's handpicked by Glenn and Muji, you never know what's possible. Because the only thing that's going to prove us fans and the whole NFL world that the Jets know what they're doing is simple, man. Are they ever going to go out there and start playing competitive ball? Because Aaron Glenn objectively needs to be fired, but he's not going to be, which is why I feel like talking about that isn't even worth the time, right? So many people want Aaron Glenn fired, and I think if you're a Jets fan and you want Aaron Glenn fired, it's totally justified. The guy stinks right now. He stunk all season. We've seen nothing from him. You can't tell me anything that Aaron Glenn did good this year besides coaching a special teams unit and hiring a great special teams coordinator. So I know that it feels dark right now, but the reality is it doesn't feel like the Jets are firing him. So what are the alternate scenarios? The Jets are going to have the 2nd overall pick in the NFL draft. They're going to get a quarterback. They also have a top 16 pick in the 2026 NFL draft. That Sauce Gardner trade and that Quinnen Williams trade, that set up the Jets to expedite this rebuild. And I understand a lot of Jets fans are sinking yourselves. Richie, we've been in rebuild mode for decades. I'm sick of it. I get it. I hate the rebuild too, bro. But now he's going to be here, and he's going to build this team his way with Darren Muji. And the question is, will they figure it out? Are they going to hit their quarterback? And a lot of people feel like this team is not a quarterback away from being competitive. You can argue that as being true. But in my opinion, a great quarterback, if you find that position, that elevates so many things around you. That can, mask not really a lot of talent at some positions on defense and on offense. You got to get your quarterback. And the Jets have a real opportunity to find their quarterback in the 2026 NFL draft. Just because you do not have the 1st overall pick does not mean you cannot find your franchise quarterback. Drake May was a 3rd overall pick for the New England Patriots. He was a 3rd quarterback taken. I know this is a different draft class. I totally understand that. We also have to hope that Dante Moore from Oregon declares. We also have to hope that Trinidad Chambliss from Ole Miss declares. We got to hope that all these guys continue to play well in college playoffs and they all declare. But right now, the Jets have a real opportunity to get their quarterback in the draft, add talent, stay young, and hope that they can figure themselves out. Other than that, we don't really have anything else to say. The New York Giants winning was massive for this team because they went all the way up to number 2. There's no way the Jets could have got the number 1 overall pick unless the Jets won just one game this year. So for the people that are complaining that the Jets beat the Falcons in a meaningless game a few weeks ago, they would have also lost to the Browns and also lost to the, they literally needed to win one game to get the first overall pick. The Raiders had the tiebreaker over us. That's the reality of it. So I think that the New York Jets right now, the way that it's constructed, it's a dark, dark season we're coming off, man. I mean, you can't get worse than this. Last year I said it can't get any worse than this, but it did. Because this team was ripped down to its bones, and Aaron Glenn came here. He embraced the challenge. He embraced adversity, and he was not joking around, bro. This guy literally ripped this team to shreds, traded away two of the best players on their defense for a lot of capital, and then benched Justin Fields, benched Tyrod for Brady Cook. You saw the product, a product that resulted in no interceptions all season on defense. And it's like, what even is there to hope for? What is there? It's the one thing I will say is I know that Jets fans everywhere are sick and tired of being a laughing stock and being that team that everybody laughs and points at and makes jokes about, and they're the stain of the NFL. We're in the biggest market on the planet in New York. I know people make a joke, well, the Jets don't play in New York. They play in New Jersey. They're in the New York market. Whether they play in New Jersey or they play in New York, they're still the New York Jets, and this is the New York market, meaning all the media stations, the radio stations, everything's through New York. It's hard to win in New York. It really is, because when you lose, it's loud. You can't lose in quiet. There's other teams in small markets that can lose in peace. No one really cares right now about the Tennessee Titans stinking. You hear, and I'm talking about from a national lens. Of course, it's louder than the New York people because it's the Jets, but from a national lens, everybody talks about the Jets, even when we stink. No one really cares about the Arizona Cardinals or the Tennessee Titans. No offense to those teams. My point is the national world of the NFL, there's a magnifying glass on the Jets and the Giants because it's New York. It's a different animal. When you lose there, it's loud. When you win there, it's excellent. That's the beauty of New York. And I love it, man. I'm a New Yorker through and through. Die hard. Always will be. But it's tough because the pressure is always high. The media is at its highest. These players come to the Jets and they feel that burden. Aaron Glenn feels the burden, the ghosts of the same old Jets energy. And it's a big burden to get over. And I don't know if Aaron Glenn is built to be able to withstand this because we've been waiting, bro. First, it was Rex Ryan to bring us somewhere, and then it fizzled out. They let go of him. We bring in Todd Bowles. He brings us so close to the playoffs in 2015 just for that to not happen. And then the Jets let go of him in an ugly fashion. The Jets go for Adam Gase to help develop Sam Darnold, which was a failure. And then the Jets give up on Sam Darnold way too prematurely, bring in Robert Saleh, draft Zach Wilson, and Robert Saleh, Joe Douglas. They fail. They go after Aaron Rodgers. Absolute disaster. And now here we are after the Jets going after Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji. It's a cycle. It feels endless. It feels like, when will there ever be a time where there's a light at the end of the tunnel? But I'm sitting here as a Jets fan, and I really hope that the New York Jets will figure it out one day, and I'll be here covering the New York Jets the day that happens. I promise you that. I promise you that. So the New York Jets officially, as I'm making this video right now, have the second overall pick in the 2026 draft. And we have to wait and see the results for the Lions and the Ravens because it depends where the Colts pick is going to land. It will either be 15th, 16th, or 17th. Either of those three will be where the Jets will be drafting with that Colts pick. So stay tuned for that. I'm really intrigued, man. I think that this season for the Jets is going to be, this offseason, is going to be absolutely massive for a lot of different reasons. I think that if you're a Jets fan, you should be looking forward to it because this is what, unfortunately, Jets fans look forward to. It is the offseason. It's the time to be excited about the draft and the free agency. There's going to be so many different players coming on in, but we'll see, man. The Jets have the second overall pick, and it's going to be an interesting one. Stay tuned for content because we're not going anywhere, baby. Let's go Jets, no matter what. No matter what. I know some people are like, screw the Jets, I'm no longer a fan. That will never be me. It'll never be me, man. I promise you that. Got to give a giant shout out to our proud sponsor over at Sleeper. Sleeper has been a proud sponsor all throughout the season, and I want to give them a huge, giant shout out here at the end, because without them, I won't be able to do what I do here for Jets Media. So huge shout out goes to Sleeper. If you guys can go get a 100% deposit match up to $100, make sure you guys go check them out. Link at the top of the description. Go check them out, folks. If you stay to the end of the video, comment down below a plain emoji. Really do appreciate you guys tuning in. As always, I love you guys. JETS, Jets, to the day I die. Cheers to another offseason coming up. And I know that this is officially a wrap of the 2025-26 season. A dark one, an absolutely dark one, man. But I wouldn't want to do with anybody else than you guys that watch my videos every day, those that watch the live shows every single day and comment, hitting the like button, supporting, disagreeing, agreeing with me, whatever the case may be. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you for showing up and supporting me during this dark, dark season of the New York Jets. Cheers to the offseason beginning. And let's forget that this season ever existed, because we don't want to remember this. All jokes aside, I love you guys so much. Enjoy the rest of your night. I'm out of here. Peace out. I got to get to the super chat. 0 interceptions. Keep Glenn A+. Thanks. Jets get number 1 pick. No, we get the number 2 pick. We get the number 2 pick. So with that, I'll see you guys later. I'm out of here, folks. I love you.